Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another evening with us here at the ESFL, the Esports Fight League. We've had a great start to UFC 5 launch so far, exhibition fights all week, but it all comes down to this tonight, a very, very special tournament with some very special new things going on. So stick around. It's going to be a great night. Welcome, everyone. Of course, I am Bailey, and I got Mr. Bruce Lee Rob back with me. Rob, we started this thing off, and now we're back here. Wait, did we start this off? Was it me and you? I can't even remember now, dude.
It was you and Bane.
Yeah, man. What the hell?
Hey, it's all good though. We're here together again and getting ready to kick off this amazing 1v1 me tournament, and we got some cool Fight of the Hill going on in the background as well. So many things, so many moving parts. The show should be absolutely amazing, Bailey, and I cannot wait. Hello, everybody.
Yeah. Definitely, man. We've got a lot of cool stuff going on tonight. So we're partnering up with 1v1me.com for this event today. So for the first time ever, you have been able to, and indeed definitely still can, place bets on tonight's fights on their website. They've staked each of the matchups we're going to have tonight because we've only got 4 fights, really. We've got some King of the Hill stuff in between, but it's all about the 4 fights we've got tonight. Is the start of our 8-man Xbox tournament. The winner will take home a prize pool along with $400. So let's have a look at the brackets right now so you guys know what's happening this evening.
Let's go take a peek.
Okay. I think I'm hearing in my ear, like, it's coming, like, we're fine. All right. So, of course, on the kicking things off, we've got Gamp is back. God Ate My Pig taking on Pablo Grips. What an amazing fight to start there, Rob. Crazy matchup.
Oh, just an absolutely barn burner. Gamp and Pablo Grips. I mean, 2 destructive strikers. Gamp on fire right now should be a good one.
And then after them as well, we got Suave Jamie taking on Winter as well. We saw Suave Jamie yesterday. He was insanely dominant. I don't know if you saw that, Rob.
I did not catch the main event, but I heard it was amazing. So many crazy pulls, 4 combination pull counters just going insane in that matchup.
Yeah, man, he had it all in that fight yesterday. It was pretty impressive. Winter's a great opponent as well, though, of course. And then we've got Prodigy and Trixie on the other side. Trixie we've not seen for a while. You know, good to have him back. And, you know, against Prodigy, need I say more there? Great fight. And then Jakey B against Dirty Dave. Dirty Dave we've been seeing all week as well. So a great card to do tonight, really. But it is the start of an 8-man tournament. So every week after this, we will be doing a tournament format, and I think that is correct. Yes, that's correct. I believe next week we're doing PlayStation, the first 8 there as well. So this week is about getting through what would be the quarterfinals down to just 4 men, really, from these 8. So every single match from these guys, you're going to be able to bet on at 1v1me.com. Rob, you've had a look at 1v1me.com, haven't you? What's going on over there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I have had a look, and it's pretty impressive. It's a lot of fun. It's going to create a higher stakes in these fights. You know, you get to bet on your favorite fighter, and depending if, you know, you get the win or the loss, or even if you are a competitor in the event, you get a piece of the overall pot as well based on how many people bet on you. So it's a pretty exciting thing here and a pretty cool partnership. And it's going to make these fights even more insane. And it's going to make me at the edge of my seat here, Bailey.
Yeah, man, definitely. So anyone tonight, if you go over there and you use the code ESFL, you'll get $10 free on your first bet as well. So if you want to get involved in this partnership tonight, this tournament format, if you head over there, code ESFL, you get $10 free. So if you want to go and bet on some of the fights tonight, you can. And the only fights you can bet on tonight are going to be those 4 fights. God Ate My Pig versus Pablo Grip, Suave Jamie versus Winter, Prodigy versus Trixie, and Jakey B versus Dirty Dave. Now, each fight will be a best of 3, and we're going to have the fights scheduled throughout the night. So you'll see a timer on the screen for when the stakes end for you to bet on the next fight. So the first fight that stakes will end will be God Ate My Pig versus Pablo Grips. You've got about 30 minutes to put your bets in for that one, and then you won't be able to bet anymore. So you'll see the timer ticking down tonight. But before that, Rob, and during that, in between these fights, because some fights, you know, they'll be on scheduled times, we've got a King of the Hill tournament going on, which for you guys is winner stays on. So we're going to be diving in and out of that constantly as well to keep the action going here, which will be a lot of fun, Rob.
Oh, yeah. You know, you're going to be able to witness some of the skills and abilities of these incredibly talented ESFL competitors. I heard rumors that Zayaf might be starting it off. I'm not really sure, Bailey, if that's true.
Well, let's go find out, mate, because
you're
all right. Yeah, exactly. What would a King of the Hill tournament be without some high-quality players? We've got JC21, who I believe at one point was also a young prodigy, taking on another young prodigy in Zayaf.
Ooh, double deuce on the young prodigies here. This is going to be a quickly contested match because they're going to have so much reaction speed in the tips of their thumb, Balin, because they are so young and so on their game in this moment.
I like that, Rob. That was a good breakdown of the youthfulness advantage that you get in esports as well sometimes. But
Indeed,
yeah, so
indeed.
if you guys want to know, so we winner stays on, essentially. So we'll see who can hold on to the King of the Hill spot throughout the night as we move through. So we'll have these fights sort of scheduled in between the main 4 fights that we're doing. But all in all, should be a good night of fights. But timer is ticking down there as well. And I've heard there's a super special prize, Rob, for the person who ends as King of the Hill. I don't know what it is, but I've heard it's pretty good. So
I want to figure out what this prize is. I might have entered myself if I knew there was some sort of secret treasure at the end of this.
You're gonna see secret. You're gonna see her commentate and play at the same time. I'd love it.
That way, I mean, the good old days, huh? We jump out of the booth, jump in the booth. Oh man,
I'll do what you
so
got.
Nostalgic.
Yeah.
Exactly. But here we go.
Ready to fight?
All right, here we go indeed. So we've got JC21 picking up Volk in his rugby attire. Zayaf with Taporia, who we've seen him use, I think, as part of the creator tournament before the launch of the game now. But already on the pressure is Mr. Zayaf.
It's actually a skin is the rugby attire for Volkanovski, huh? Is that an alter ego, or did he just make
alter
that?
ego?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
did
an
not
alter
know.
ego. Yeah, I think
Very cool, very cool.
A little bit better takedowns, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Put him in I think they should have made him bigger and put him in a different weight class, if you ask
Right,
me.
250,
Yeah,
260.
exactly. Make him like a big boy, put him a heavyweight, and then that would have been great. But anyway, he's a lot of aggression so far from JC21. A lot of close in-range boxing, Rob. I don't know if we can also use this to sort of talk about how we're feeling about the game at the moment as well. You know,
Sure.
in close boxing, how you hanging there? I know you've been playing a ton of games, Rob.
Yeah, I've been hanging in there pretty good. I've definitely realized that this game is so much better with the accuracy, so you can't move and, get out of the way of some of these punches, so it's almost like a barrage of missiles coming towards you. You have to use the pivot movement, the head slips to really stay out and alleviate their pressure, Bailey. And it's been really tough, really fun.
Yeah, I do like the new minor head movement.
Right.
It requires you to remain calm to be able to use it because you only want to take such a slight touch. Also, we see a arm triangle attempt already here. I thought Zayaf was going to get a point in there as well, but JC rolls out of it. I didn't see if that was a deny, but back to the feet. Obviously, no one will scrap with Zayaf as these two continue to trade.
Right, it seems like the previous years, Bailey, people would be able to head bobble, and I thought, oh, this is going to be even worse this year because they're increasing the stamina and or decreasing the stamina it takes to use the head movement, the pivot lunges, but actually the accuracy and the tracking this year is insane.
Yeah, I've definitely been noticing and enjoying that as well. But everything's faster, so you need to be faster and react. Nice hooks off the back foot from JC21 right there. He's got something hurt there, Rob. I think that's a cut on the right eye. Just got left hooked again. I'll tell you what, if Zayaf keeps fighting like this tonight, he might hold on to this King of the Hill spot, but he just got a broken nose there, or maybe a cut from a strike. So there's some evening out from the damage of JC21.
JC21 throwing a lot of overhands and inside head kick and just really trying to dish out the damage and do some damage because, look at the little front kick there, Bailey, and backs him up a bit.
Yeah, definitely using the full skill set of Taporia, who I think a lot of people have been enjoying. Especially if you can go toe-to-toe with Volkanovski. Oh, beautiful combination.
Bitches.
Left hook, rear uppercut, lead hook, and now the ground and pound. Zayaf sitting firmly atop the King of the Hill. I think we're going to keep track as well of how many wins these guys get. But what's probably going to happen is we're going to watch Zayaf fight like 10 times tonight, Rob.
It's going to be Zayaf's hill. He's going to die on that hill all night long because this guy's the young prodigy. Former champion, most dominant champion, and now he's here showcasing his UFC 5 skills. All of us to watch another win over JC, a dominant dub. They fought well, they fought tough, but Zayaf able to overcome great JC here, but in our first fight to open up this 1v1 tournament. Well,
yeah, man. I mean, he just put his fist through his face there, really, didn't he? Well, Zayaf is going to stay at the top of the King of the Hill. If you guys are just arriving here tonight, I'll go over the format again. Our first fight begins in 27 minutes. It's up there in the top right-hand corner. Why do we have timers today? Well, because this card, we're working with 1v1.com. 1v1.com is a place you can go and you can bet on esports, place stakes on fighters. Percentage of the winnings will go to the fighters as well as you can get some money yourself. There we go. But we're working with them today. And so the first fight will start in 27 minutes because that is when the betting closes for the opening bout. And again, the opening bout is Got It My Pig versus Pablo Grips, all part of our 8-man tournament. Can we see the bracket again, please, before we jump into this fight? Let's one more look. There we go. Rob, great tournament. 8 great fighters here, man.
Oh, just amazing competition tonight. Pablo Grips, Gamp, Winter J, Swab, Jamie, Jakey B, Dirty Dave on the right, and then Trixie and Trippy Prod. So many competitors from the first ever esports fight that we had in the HyperX Arena. So it should be some high stakes on the website and in the Octagon today. And I cannot wait. I know I got some bets in as well. So it's going to be amazing.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to the back to the King of the Hill, I guess, which will be Zayaf. Now, welterweight, he's got Combo in here to challenge him. Now, Rob, do you know much about Combo?
I do know a lot about Combo. He is a returning player from UFC 4, but he made his name in UFC 3, and he was a part of that New Vegas MMA camp.
Yeah.
So back when, and I don't know if they're still training, but he is such a good player, and his name precedes him because he throws some vicious combos out there, Balian.
Wow, man, you never would have thought that, would you? Never would have thought that.
Never would have guessed.
Lots of love for Combo in the chat at the moment, anyway. But we're going to see some Zayaf Wonderboy Thompson. He was King of the Hill. He might die on the hill of playing Wonderboy Thompson in this game, I swear.
Is he not as good of a pick as he was in UFC 4?
Oh, I'm sure he's fantastic, isn't he?
Okay.
He is wonderful. But I guess if you get taken down, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I feel like it's an interesting matchup. Gilbert Burns. Lots of Gilbert Burns picks going around at the moment, isn't there, Rob?
Is there? Well, yeah, I guess there was a Gilbert Burns last fight, and I haven't got my hands on him too much, Bailey. And have you checked out Gilbert Burns? He was good in UFC 4.
I feel like a lot of people on ranked have been playing him as well. I don't know. I guess this is the new jiu-jitsu. People just want to be able to sub people.
True. Very good points.
Trying to gauge some distance from that side kick, Mr. Zayaf, but yeah, big long hooks already as well. The left hand sneaking through. We'll see what Combo likes to do. Like you said, he wants to set them combos on the inside or the outside. That'll be the question. Oh,
and that Vegas camp always produces fighters like Peyton and Kinetic and RG that come right into your face and really do damage and use those footsies, Balian, to really make you question if they're coming in or coming out.
Ooh, nice turn side kick. Have you been enjoying the new spins, Rob? The new mechanics for spinning?
Really have, Bailey. And I do like. Ooh, big head kick lands there for Zayaf, already opening up. I do because it makes it harder, and it's a little bit of a thought process to throw the spin. So I like it. It's a little bit more challenging this year, and I do enjoy it. But everybody has a spin, which is kind of strange. But other than that, I like it. How about you?
I mean, most humans on Earth do have the capability to spin in a circle. So I understand the design.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Bailey.
Anyway, lots of pressure from Combo, like you said. Been landing a little bit, kind of been tit for tat so far. Oh, there's a nice straight right and the finishing combo to the body. That was quite nice.
Oh, there's the catch. Zayaf using everything here in this MMA match. Throws him down. It's going to take a little bit of stamina away. And then bang!
Ooh.
Right to the head with a beautiful kick.
Just side kicked him in the face. I mean, that's some Lewis Smoker level stuff right there. Shot to the body, left hook up high. Love the lead elbow as well. That's been a great tool to use in UFC 5 so far, I've discovered.
Just got to get a little practice on it. Oh, head kick lands. That was nice. Vicious
but the ball counter by Zayaf. Rocks him, sends it backwards. Left hook straight again. Man, that's exactly the same kind of combination that he just caught JC with. Yeah, just like a three-piece. Times it perfectly as people step in.
And that's why Zayaf is so good, is his timing. You think you got him, you think he's hurt, and then all of a sudden he slips and rips, and then you're in trouble. But the pressure here from Combo trying to figure out this Rubik's Cube. Oh my goodness, tags him. Down he goes again, Balian.
Yeah, absolutely nailed the head health right there. Jumping switch kick as well from Zayaf. Nice work. Lead uppercut. Oh, that right hand. Jab right, jab rear hook. Will always be a great combo. Even the two-piece slip with the right hand right there. That's nice work. Head kick gets blocked though.
Big damage, a lot of heavy shots. You're seeing Combo looking and searching for that slip and right hook, Bailey, and he's seeing the straight punches coming, and Zayaf just really trying to lean and use that head movement to create opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, he had that pull counter earlier on in this round. This round feels like it's been going for quite a long time as well. It's been so backwards and forwards, like super technical, but both dropping each other. Well, I think they both dropped. Both stunned each other for sure. Got some blood on the side of Zayaf's face there with the left from these right hands that came over the top, but he got caught trying to throw that one.
Got caught by that lead straight. I mean, that's such a good combo. Who slips, and that's why it was so vulnerable, because he slipped left and ate that shot and got sat down. Bailey, and Zayaf holding strong on his hill, 1-0. He wants to go 2-0 here.
Yeah, definitely. Rack up them wins. We've got 22 minutes to our first fight in our 8-man tournament tonight as well.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, man.
Can't wait for
It'll be
that.
a good show this evening. All right, here we go. Back to the center, round 2. Zayaf holding on to the King of Hill spot, 1-0 so far tonight. With the Wonder Boy pick. Combo thinking he can get it done. Nice. I love that side kick.
That was sweet. That was sweet. I really connects again with the lead hook.
Committed to the 4-piece, didn't he? And then got pulled on the last shot right there. Look at Zayaf here bouncing from southpaw, trying to straight left people like he's Lyoto Machida.
He is talented. I'm so curious to see how he does with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. He's starting to warm up a little bit here. Seems like he's starting to get in his flow state.
Yeah, putting spinning attacks behind those hooks, showing him that lead leg. But Combo knows what he needs to do. Step right through. And that's what he's done right there. Lead hook's working for him. Just when he overextends that third and fourth combination, he's at risk of getting pull countered, because Zayaf has been kind of doing that to him and to everyone tonight so far.
Yeah, the room for error when you're going against a young prodigy is so delicate. You have to be on your game, and you're seeing already Zayaf really searching for that pull counter, using his kickboxing phenomenally, switching stances like you said, and so many attacks coming from so many different areas.
It's scarier when Zayaf doesn't throw, because he starts waiting, and then when he starts waiting, you're like, is he trying to time me, or is he trying to set up like a spinning attack? Like, what is going on? So when he stops moving, it actually gets a bit scary, because you don't know what's coming next.
For sure, you know those gears are lubricated and moving at a high level, and he's just waiting. He's setting you up when he's not even moving yet. He is
into the head kick. He slipped into it. Great job by Combo. Look at that, man's coming forward, but he's not throwing, Rob. He's really being patient here.
He is. He saw Zayaf was wobbling, just getting some space, and just electing just to see what Zayaf was going to do in that predicament. Maybe downloading some of it.
Not to get left hooked again if he keeps throwing that ducking right hand like he is. He's trying to set that up. Oh, the head kick broke through the block. Nice work there. Just knew it was enough damage.
Knee right down the pipe, eats him. Ouch.
All right, so back on the pressure. This is a war right here. 2 left hooks, second one gets ducked, and he doesn't pull the trigger on the head kick. Both guys so good once they have, and there's a front kick, jab straight, lead hook, rear uppercut gets pulled. Little bobbly there from Combo though.
Little bobbly, yeah. Just a matter of danger for now. Oh, left hook. Combo trying to fight valiantly, but it's just a matter of time, it seems. Zayaf has already done the damage he needs to do, pivoting beautifully out of the way.
Yeah, those forward-moving uppercuts, you don't see that every day either. Right hand out of range, man, and this is the second round we're still in right here. Oh, straight lead hook, lead uppercut, and a rear uppercut as well. Nice work. I do think these rounds are taking a long time, because I think are we on accelerated clock? We are, okay.
Yeah, looks like we are. And round number 2 coming to a close. You're seeing the stamina from Combo much more depleted. It's such a close round. Both gentlemen have struck vicious damage. I mean, you're seeing the nose Combo, but I think Zayaf's in the lead. Bailey, and I don't know. What do you think?
You ready to fight?
Man, it is a really close fight. Combo knows what he needs to do, and he's been landing a few cheeky shots, but man, I mean, he hit him so hard with that head kick, and on the side with all the damage as well. So he'll be looking for that again. It'll do huge damage if he can land it.
Yeah, the damage is pretty similar, huh?
Yeah. There's no icons for either man, though, because the corners have sort of worked on them a little bit right now. But they'll come up again in a second if stuff starts landing. So I have to keep a block up there as well. Yeah, there's straight lead uppercut, and then jab lead hook, and then back with a straight rear uppercut, but just out of range. But that wasn't. Straight left lands. Gonna pass straight away here as well before he postures up, but denies by Combo, still in it.
On top, Zayaf, and gets another denial, and he is so good on this top game as well. He's got the full package in this virtual MMA game. Is he gonna be able to get that denied, Bailey? No, he's still on top, going to stand back up though, and just start raining in these shots.
Yeah, back to the feet, but for how long for Combo? Because he got caught. There's the lead hook, doubles up on it. That is landing right there for Combo. We'll see what Zayaf does. Slip right hand over the top. And Combo's down again, jumps on top of him, ground and pound, slips though, he's still in it. Wow. So he can get his guard
Very good
going.
read. Sometimes it can be so hard in those situations, especially at a high level like this, and to get that slip, so impressive. But look on top, Zayev still, hey, I'm here. I'm getting denies. Nope, you're not going that way. I'm going to try to escape.
Halfway through this round now as well, so time ticking away for Combo, who's done really well in this fight. I mean, this is King of the Hill right now, guys, before he started our 8-man tournament, and Zayev currently is the king, holding on to his hill. But a little back sit. All right, let's see what Combo can do with this. We know how good the Vegas guy's jiu-jitsu is. Denies that.
Armbar.
Oh, he's throwing it over.
Interesting.
Let's see. Little shot
Strikes,
on Zayev.
Balian.
Yeah, let's see. The struggle's going. I think Zayev is struggling. One of them is, but wait. Oh, I thought he still denied with the struggle, but yeah, managed to struggle the stamina down so that there was no worry about rolling out of that submission position right there. So back on top of Zayev.
Little sliver of stamina there. He might have been able to lock in if he was on his perfect game there. I don't know.
We'll see. A minute left. We'll see if Combo can survive. Zayev tries to find the finishing shot. He's breaking down that block there. I think just a 1-2 head kick would probably rock him, even if it all landed on the block right now. Oh, the right
hand.
It beats the elbow, doesn't it? And drops him one more time. This would be the ground and pound Rob. Oh no, still in it somehow.
Combo's so good with that slip. Every time he waits for that third shot, it's usually a straight, and he slips perfectly. Nose broken for Combo, Balian. He's got that lung icon. He's breathing heavy through it.
Just winging overhands as well. Surprised there wasn't more wrestling from Combo, really, when you consider how the matchup went in real life. But I think that's a win for the current King of the Hill. So he's got another one under his belt. He's got 15 minutes, Rob, before the first fight. I wonder if he can do it again. What do you reckon? One more? Two more?
I think he could do it again. It's just a matter of time before Zayev gets one of those famous flash knockouts.
Oh, look at that. The pull counter elbow just waited.
Boom. Such a nice performance with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Yes.
And here we go.
Pick we don't see very often.
After 3 rounds, we go to
Let's have a little look.
for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-26 for the winner by
30-26. So a 10-8 in there as well. Still King of the Hill right now. Mr. Zayev, the young prodigy. Getting it done, getting it done. Well, Rob, we can take this time really quickly to remind everybody that this weekend we're doing Xbox 1v1 tournament, but next weekend is going to be the PlayStation 4 1v1. PlayStation 5 1v1 tournament? Yeah. It's going to be good.
It's going to be real good because the PS5 competition, some say, is a little bit higher than the Xbox competition. What do you think about that one, Balian?
Well, listen, mate, I am, on the verge of buying one or the other. I've been borrowing a console off my mate, so I've got, I don't know, convince me one way or the other.
One.
I know the community is split, right? The community is split based on their favorite creators and where their mates play, so we'll see. But we are ready for Zayev to defend the King of the Hill spot one more time. Perhaps Broomstick will come in and take it. This is pretty good. We'll get to see Zayev match up against all these high-level guys. Broomstick might be the guy to do it. But again, guys, 13 minutes, and we have our first matchup in our 8-man tournament. You are able to place a stake on that on 1v1.com, Rob, right?
Yep. Yes, you're able to take a stake. You're able to pick your favorite fighter, place your bet, and win a little cash if that's something you're interested in. And it's really cool. I would check it out, 1v1me.com. And if you are a competitor in these events, you actually win a piece of the overall pot as well, based on how many people bet on you. So it's super cool. Makes these fights really exhilarating. And here we go, though. King of the Hill, fight number 3. Zayev, can he defend the hill for a third time against the sweeping onslaught of the Broomstick?
I always want to say Boomstick, but it is Broomstick, isn't it? I mean, what the hell, man? Henan Barrow. A legendary Henan Barrow. We like that. Bald Henan Barrow as well, when he was the most scary. Here we go.
Scary with the best dance moves there.
Oh, definitely. Those dance moves were also terrifying. I mean, after he knocks you unconscious. Look at all this pressure already for Broomstick here. Really going to take it to Zayev with the Peter Yan old school meta pick, Rob.
Yeah, that Peter Yan, not the same as he once was, but still, I've seen him in the rank scene, and Barrow a little bit slow with his footwork, it seems, in this game when I was playing him, but the power is there. He's got some very heavy hands.
Yeah, and long and rangy hands as well. Nicely push kick there by Broomstick. Take back the center, get a bit more work in. Oh, they're exchanging. Oh, cheeky Broomstick. What a great idea. Fakes it, baits the ball, and hits him with the uppercut. I mean, that rocked him as well.
Such a sweet sequence there from Broomstick. Has the pressure on, and finally Zaev has to go to the pivot lunge just to get out of there. Going for his own takedown, sits him down, and maybe go into that side control position. There it is, Bailey, and locks it in.
Yeah, really attacked the block as well when he's on the feet. So that's something Zaev is probably aware of. Happy to get a takedown, put PDR on his back as well. Also test the ground game. We know Zaev's super good on the ground as well. Talk about not making a mistake. You wait one mistake against him, and he's already in a triangle choke, Rob.
Here we go. Looks like he's struggling a bit too. Just a little bit.
Struggling, getting the stamina down. Now going to go for the triangle. Real nice there. I mean, the struggle works in so many ways because obviously you can prevent your opponent from being able to defend your transitions, but also it takes their eyes off what they should be looking at, which is the transition redirection, and you can force them to transition early if you get ahead on the stamina.
100%. Such a cool little system to really get into the mental game and strategy. But there is the arm triangle, Bailey, and he's locking it in.
Defended there. Let's see if he can find a way to get out. Here comes the struggle again, which is really going to force him to have to do something. Fakes left, and he's not going to be able to defend the... Oh, he did defend the arm triangle. There we go. Got that little bit of stamina back. He actually has a stamina advantage now, and he's going to get the back set. Wow, close. Oh, but the heel hook. The heel hook contemporary. He's got no stamina. Can he defend it? He's going to go straight for it. It's in, Rob.
Oh my God.
Oh, no. No, he might not be done. He's not done. There we go. I thought he was done.
Looks like he used a desperate escape to get out of there, huh, Bailey?
Yeah, man. That's kind of crazy. I thought he was already tapping, but nope. Okay. Good exchange, though. Back on the feet. I mean, that was a crazy sequence. I love the new ground game.
Me as well. Such an exciting addition to a ground game that I thought was very stale. I never really got excited when I would see it, but now I am on the edge of my seat as well for the ground and the stand-up as we end on the feet in this 5-round fight between Zaev and the Broomstick.
Yeah, 10 minutes we've got on the clock before our first match taking ends. So we'll see if this fight plays all the way out. Obviously, we'll get the results updated for the next time we bounce back to the King of the Hill. But
come on, boys. We got to get a knockout here, right here and now.
Well, we got some time. Man, the right side of Broomstick's face is absolutely battered.
Right. Herb Dean is going to stop the fight and call the action if he's not careful.
Oh, he hit him with it again.
What do you do with that new mechanic? It increases your chance. You got to put the pressure on, right? It changes your mental game sometimes going into these fights.
Yeah, definitely. Just so you're aware of so many other things that you got to think about as well now. But this left hook from Zaev is landing on the chin. As much as it feels like Broomstick's trying to force these exchanges, it feels like he's losing. And there's a single leg. Didn't turn an angle. Just a good defense there from Broomstick.
Beautiful job from Broomstick. Ooh, couple good combinations. Broomstick letting his hands fly and Zaev staying right in front of him, tagging him with those straights. Really just opening up with these combinations, doing a good job keeping him at bay. Whoa, watch out.
Left hook lands. Lovely pressure from Broomstick. I love the uppercut animation on Peter Yan. It is so nice. But great job pushing forward. Oh, he's broken the block entirely right there, Rob. Here's the double leg shot. Going to end up in the clinch. Let's see if he goes pull guard. He does. All right.
Zaev will pull guard so many times.
There we go.
This year. Just wait. He's so good at that. He doesn't care where the fight goes. He's so adept everywhere.
Yeah, but having a real war on his hands on the feet right now. Slips to the inside to land the right straight. Looking for that pull counter, but that's what's got him in trouble a few times when he pull counters and Broomstick's waiting and then hits him with the uppercut afterwards, but he gets his own in there this time.
Sneaky, sneaky. That was a beautiful shot. But still, Broomstick, it's attacking him, Alien, on him.
The worst thing Broomstick could do right now is load that right hand and just jab into it, because I think Zaev's going to read it, because it feels like the only thing he is setting up is that right hand. He should try and get back to that lead hook. There it is as well. Man, this is so close right now, Rob.
So back and forth, so close. Stings him with the straight. Zaev grabbing the clinch, and in the pocket they go, and now down goes Broomstick. Oh, man.
Down again. Oh, and they trade at the end. Went out on his shield, dude. Just both chopped right hands. That's like a Cody Garbrandt sequence if I've ever seen one.
There's
Like,
the dance moves we were talking about. Bailey
hey,
shaking it. He's happy.
There we
3-0.
go.
Young Prodigy.
3-0 for the Young Prodigy. We've got 7 minutes. Oh my God, look at his face, Rob. He looks like you're hit with an axe.
Some extreme damage. Here's Johnny style.
Look, he landed first. Look, bam. He just
vicious
ate
one
it.
Too.
Dude, he just
Notice
ate
that
it.
in this game too, Ben. You can eat one to give one a little bit better. It seems sometimes.
He just chopped him in half with that. That was horrible. My goodness.
Good night.
All right. Anyway, there we go. Another win for Zayaf. And yeah, I think he might even be able to get one more in before we carry on. The King of the Hill throughout the rest of the night is only if we have time left over for each fight. Each fight we've got like 30 minutes assigned to it, and there are all best of threes as well. So we might end up using up all the time for each fight, but this King of the Hill's been all right so far, hasn't it?
It has. It has. Especially because we get to watch Zayaf fight all these high-level competitors and butcher them one by one, and it's pretty entertaining. Which one do you think has been his toughest matchup, Chat and Balian? I'm thinking maybe that last fight against Broomstick.
Yeah, Broomstick, man. And to be honest, I don't know much about Broomstick, so that's kind of interesting to see someone that only just kind of been introduced come in and challenge him as well. So that's nice to see. This is also an opportunity if anyone wants to go check out 1v1.com, get on there as well, Rob. They've got time to do that now.
Yeah, check out 1v1me.com. Go, register for their website. Use code name ESFL to get a bonus $10 stake. Put on your favorite fighter today. Yeah, and it's really awesome. All the matches are going to be broadcasted on their website from this stream here, from our feed at the Esports Fight League. And, win some money on your favorite fighters. Use that knowledge you have from all the fights you've ever watched, all the info you have on these guys, and get your picks. Exciting stuff.
I would be interested just to go and have a look, just to see what the odds are. You know what I mean? Just like who's betting on who's the favorite in these matchups. That'll be fun just to see anyway. All right. Well, we've got another fight lined up before that. We're going back to, I believe, Zayaf. Oh, no. Okay. I thought they were ready, but they're not ready. We're not going back to Zayaf. Okay. All right. Well, let's go back to the tournament, Rob, and let's actually have a look. Let's talk a bit more about these fighters and just sort of what they've been through, because God Ain't My Pig is kind of become a bit of a fan favorite on the scene these days. He's been in a lot of events, a lot of tournaments. Do you remember, what do you think of when you think God Ain't My Pig? That's a good question for you.
God Ain't My Pig. I think of someone who absolutely grinded his way a little bit more towards the midpoint, the end point of last year on UFC 4, and just got so good and left no stone unturned, and he stands there like a freaking berserker, like Ragnar Lothbrok's son, Bjorn, and he's just going to annihilate you and put you in so many bad positions, and he's so good everywhere. He's just scary. He's like a storm of heathenism, Balian.
That's pretty good. If we're ready, because we can do this whilst they're sitting in the pick screen as well. Let's jump there and talk about these guys while we're actually seeing them match up, while these final time ticks down on the clock before you can make the bet on this one. But I was going to say great analysis right there, Rob. Thank you. But I just also having a look at all the other competitors on the board. There's a few dark horses in there as well, isn't there, Rob? I mean, we've got Dirty Dave, who fought at Vegas live as well. Kind of maybe wasn't expected to be doing, to get to the final four, but he kind of stole his way through that competition. And I remember him getting some upset wins along the way. And he's a sneaky guy, and he's got Jakey B to start out with on the opposite side.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Dirty Dave is one of those guys that's going to get his hands on you, and if you make any mistakes in there, he's going to take advantage. He's very gritty, super mentally strong, and he's going to make the fight stink for you. He's going to do anything he can to get over on his opponent, and nasty in the clinch, nasty on the ground, great top game, and he's been working hard on his striking. So he's also one of those guys that's up and coming dark horse. Jakey B, of course, very good with his technical striking, very good with his footwork, Balian, and he's going to really make Dirty Dave pay unless Dirty Dave can get him to the ground. We have to see what Jakey B's been working on the ground game, because Balian, we don't really know how these competitors are going to utilize that new TBS system with the ground game that they already kind of know from last year. And then you got Trixie, Balian, I mean, me and you both, met his mom, and we saw the passion there for the support of his son at the ESFL Live event. But so he's, one of the best strikers in the world, I believe, on the sticks. But Drippy Prod, Balian, do you know anything about Drippy Prod? I don't think I've heard too much about this man.
No, yeah, I was going to bring up Trixie as well. But guys, I think we're about ready to go for our first fight. So
okay, let's get in. I'm excited.
The first fight of this best of 8 tournament is going to be Pablo Grips taking on Gamp. God Ain't My Pig right here. Stakes are closed. You'll have to wait for the next one.
It's a 13-second countdown, and then it's closed.
Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Right, but yeah, I'm ready to get this first fight away as soon as it. Apparently, we're waiting for a green light right now, Rob, as well. So we'll just.
The favorite tonight, ladies and gentlemen, looks like Gamp is the favorite tonight. Most of you have put your stake on Gamp to win this one. So let's go. Pablo Grips coming in as the underdog, it seems. And Pablo Grips, Balian, we know Pablo Grips. He could throw down. He's a little badass, and he went to the live event as well. So this guy's got some experience.
Yeah, definitely. It's so good to see so many of those guys returning, obviously, for UFC 5. Hopefully there's a UFC 5 live event coming up as well at some point. Who knows? Hopefully we can figure that out. But yeah, Pablo Grips is really good in the pocket as well. Doesn't mind trading as far as I remember. So always a threat. We'll see what kind of a game God Ain't My Pig brings. Again, he's probably the highest level player we've seen, Rob, in that he's level 26, which means he's been playing non-stop, basically.
Yep, and that's what you want to see from a competitor, putting in that time, putting that work, and that's what makes God Ate My Pig so scary is he comes hard, man. He really puts it all on the line, and, sometimes Pablo Grips, his only weakness is, he might come a little bit inside that pocket a little too much, and he almost is too much of an exciting fighter sometimes. Balian, that's a strength as far as entertaining all of us, but he has to make sure his defenses, his movement, his head movement, everything is on point, facing a juggernaut, the gladiator. God Ain't My Pig. How many names am I going to give this guy?
As many as you want. I mean, he's got a few. I know that they're going to be at featherweight, but they are ready, and we are ready. So let's jump in. All right, stake closed properly. And yeah, it looks like Volkanovski being teased for God Ain't My Pig. We saw him pick him up yesterday, I think. And then we've also got, Max Holloway, someone we've not really seen much of. Rob, Max is so good on this game.
Oh, good. So durable, so fast, so much cardio. But also, look, Alexander Volkanovski, this is going to be such a closely exchanged match. These two are so good. Here we go, guys.
I feel like Max really had his time on UFC 3 when the stamina was tweaked a different way. You could really take advantage of the cardio of Max Holloway, and it was a real big advantage. But then we saw like Conor McGregor metagame kind of shut him down because you could just always beat Max with Conor was the thought process going forward from there. But here we go. First round of the 8-man 1v1.com tournament right here. God Ain't My Pig in the blue. Pablo Grips in the red corner right here. And these are best of 3s as well, Rob. Oh, nice knee.
Yes, they are. Thank goodness for that, too. And beautiful, sharp jumping knee. Accurate, confident, lands Pablo early.
Yeah, and as well, of course, $400, the grand prize, but also that'll be added to by all of the stakes as well on 1v1. So a lot on the line here tonight, and already a lead uppercut from Pablo Grips drops God Ain't My Pig. The underdog coming through, but immediately God Ain't My Pig gives it back with 2 right hands and left hooks up top. He's got to get out of here, Rob.
He does. Pablo tried to go for that flying knee again, and this time Gamp, made that read, slipped it, and really made him pay. So far, this fight is heating up so early. Big shots from Gamp.
Gamp just covering loads. There's the head kick again, man. He's watched Max versus Volk in real life. He knows the weakness now. The head kick. Oh, my. He could have thrown that one as well, Rob, but he pulled it. Damn.
Another flying knee, Balian, and he's really coming forward. Pablo doing really good with those head kicks and in control of this first round. Has maybe a slight head health advantage. Maybe it's even. These two are going at it.
Yeah, they are for sure. Best of 3, but wasting no time here in the first round. Good head kicks from Pablo Grips. Putting on the pressure. Oh, front kick not coming through. Gets under the hook. Pull counter. Expecting the counter shot back. Pablo pulls the pull counter. This is becoming the new thing to do.
Beautiful. Exchanging in the middle. Neither virtual athlete wants to back up here. Bailey, they're contesting for the center of the octagon. Both kind of winging big shots. There's the left hook. Both guys throwing a lot of shots. Oh, man. Injuries, Bailey, and injuries are popping up on the screen.
Yep. Already damage from both guys. Very backwards and forwards. Nice straight right there. I mean, this has been a high pace. They've dealt a lot of damage in this opening round already. Neither man's really been too cautious. Lovely straight right. Yeah, real stinging animation on that. I did a ton of damage to the block. That head kick as well. Damn, man. Lots of just exchanges right here, Rob.
It's just a gunfight, Bailey, and you know, Pablo's coming forward, moving and trying to throw big shots. You got my Pig throwing that big overhand. They're both coming in and out of range with these heat seekers, and they're landing here and there, and this fight might not last too much longer.
Lead hook. There's another one from God Ate My Pigs. Taking those on the chin now. Got to be careful on that right-hand side. That straight right was on point. There it is as well. Puts a left hook behind it. Lunges out of the way. Gets him to safety. I wonder if we'll see a level change at some point for Gamp as well.
Would be smart because Pablo Grips is beating him up here. But here comes Gamp with the late rally. Overhand land. Drops him, Bailey. And big damage.
Left. Wow, dude. What a crazy end to that first round. Covering his eye as well from the damage. But he just sort of flew towards him with those last 3 punches and that overhand. Rocked him. Whacked the body and then dropped him again there. What crazy combination to end the round. Such an even fight, Rob.
So even, so brutal, so entertaining. Here we go. Got It My Pig as Volkanovski, Pablo Grips as Max Holloway, and already Pablo taking the center of the octagon. Herb Dean watching closely, Bailey, but my goodness, what a fight.
What a fight indeed. We'll see who catches who, really, in a matchup of speed at featherweight. It's kind of, lead head kick actually was in range. I thought he was going to step forward. That slip off straight is working for Pablo as well, but the hooks come through. The right one drops him down as he leans into it with no block left to survive. Can't pull counter. Left hook lands. Robbie's getting destroyed right now.
Big shots.
Dude,
Cherry on top. Bomb.
Insane combinations there, Rob.
That's Gamp for you, Bailey. You know, he has that switch. Some players just have that gear that they could hit, and he just hit it, and he went crazy. You saw him kind of lock in at the end of that last round, that combination, Bailey, and then he just built upon that and just devastated a very game Pablo Grips, who was landing, like you said, that slip straight lead hook, doing really good with those head kicks. I mean, that was a huge performance by Pablo, but Gamp was still able to defeat him.
Man, that combination was insane, dude. He threw about 8 hooks in a row. Every one of them landed, and they were just dropping Pablo Grips, picking him apart, and then he put him out with the final shot of it as well. So an insane amount of pressure to deal with. That definitely shows someone who's had their hands on the game for a while. God Ate My Pig, obviously. Got 26 on his punch card right there. So great work.
Amazing work. And there was the first win in this best of 3 series. Anyone that put their stake on Gamp is very happy right now. And here it is, the closeout game. Can Pablo, you know, facing elimination and having just such an amazing performance. Sometimes when you go in there and you do so well and you still come up short, it's sometimes hard to click back in for that second fight. But here we go. Gamp playing with house money, Balian. Fight number 2.
It's gonna be tough. Exactly the same exactly the same matchup. And now, of course, Gamp knows he can walk him down. It's gonna have to be some kind of adjustment here with some outside kicks, maybe, or trying to stay out of the pocket, because that's where he's getting overwhelmed. But we'll see what Pablo can do. Straight back at it. He did land a bunch of his own shots, and already the slip straight still working, as is that head kick, but he took those shots in close as well. Uppercut drops him. Man, 30 seconds in, Rob, they're already going straight back at it.
Already at it, just beautiful from that second fight. We're already in it. This is round number 6, and this is amazing. Look at that straight punch, the same punch. Oh my goodness!
Oh my God.
Devastation! That head kick was nasty.
It's already over.
Face of Holloway.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah, I mean, he got that head kick ducked and hit with a head kick. That was just awful. I don't think I've ever seen that. I'm surprised he's still conscious. He is dealing with Max Holloway and that chin and the high recovery he's got as well, but that was so much damage right there.
So much. I mean, that's going to be a long, drawn-out hill to climb to get back from that, especially against God Ate My Pig. I mean, you see the head health, you see the injury, the cut, and God Ate My Pig's on top of you with 3 minutes left, Balian. This is not looking good for the Pablo fans.
Yeah, and that was, of course, the favorite on full display tonight. Just about gets that half guard, but he's going to eat these short shots. They're going to keep that head health down. So when he postures up, he's only going to need to land a few. And he denied it, and this is not good here, Rob.
Not good at all. Full GA, full control, big hand, or big hook lands, bang, and finally he slips the elbow. Thank goodness. I thought he was going to get up, but at least he's not in full mount.
Look at him, mate. He's absolutely cut to ribbons. The doctor stoppage sign is already like bright orange. All right, and we're halfway through the first round, so this is not good for Pablo Grips. If he can somehow survive, he's got to be so careful. And, you know, Robbie kind of started this fight, I don't want to say a little reckless, but he was just going guns blazing, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's the only knock on Pablo Grips. He's so exciting. As he's eating big shots, he'll sometimes throw out his defense and just throw down and look at the consequences, but slips and rips uppercut lands, but he eats one, Bailey, and he can't do this anymore.
No,
oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Jesus. He put him on the way down with a left, and that was just Jesus, man.
That was vicious.
Yeah, dude, there was nothing he could do, and he went straight back in the pocket after he got up, man. I mean, it is hard to stay away from your opponent on this, but you've got that long frame, but he just did not care, live or die by the fire. The left hook on the way down, which we need to see from a better angle. Oh my God. Crazy.
Shot.
Well, Rob, we have 19 minutes here to before our next fight, but it is official right there. God Ain't My Pig, a win over Pablo Grips, 2-0, and we'll go through. It's the first man in our semifinals.
There you go. God Ain't My Pig, the favorite coming in here on 1v1 me, and he showed why. People were throwing their stakes down on him, and if you are a winner, let's cheer him on in the chat. But yeah, wow, Gamp. I mean, you know, Pablo Grips came in and looked really impressive, throwing some really good combinations. Seems like he was locked in for that first fight, and then when he came up a little short, it seemed like in that last round, man, Gamp was really able to click in and start just going hard and flowing, and you saw those vicious combinations, right, Bailey? And I mean, those were sick.
Yeah, man, crazy work right there from God Ain't My Pig. Looking really dangerous as well, dude. Right. Going forward in this tournament, great striking, ate a few shots early, but the pressure he can bring, and when people have gone toe to toe with him, he's schooling them. You know, he's winning those pocket exchanges where a lot of people like to fight. You know, that'll be telling to see how he can do, but. Whoever he's facing is who's who we're going to find out next. Obviously, the next matchup, Suave Jamie and Winter, is the next match. You can go check 1v1.com. You can check out the stakes up there. Have a look who's the favorite, who's the underdog, maybe. As we jump back to King of the Hill and watch Zayaf continue to defend this King of the Hill title. And is it code ESFL, Rob, on 1v1?
Yes.
The people that want to check
out
the stakes?
Yeah, code ESFL, guys. And if you do put that code in, you'll get $10 to put a stake down on your favorite fighter and match your 10. So you should go on that website. It's super exciting. I'm telling you, it's a blast.
All right, there we go. God Ain't My Pig coming through as the favorite. Suave Jamie, I'm assuming, is the favorite in the next fight.
I would think so. He's a killer.
All right. Well, we've got Clover in here right now, taking on the King of the Hill, currently Zayaf. We've got a little King of the Hill action going on in between our tournament fights. Second tournament fight. The countdown is over there, 17 minutes before that.
Here we go. Clover locking in Henry Cejudo. I haven't gotten to see too much Henry Cejudo or Alex Perez, so this is going to be a treat to see how these guys utilize their fighters here. And Zayaf 3-0 tonight, undefeated in King of the Hill, Bailey. And can Henry do it?
Alex Perez, man. I mean, that's an interesting pick right there, dude. But okay. Why the hell not? Glover going with the Henry Cejudo, probably going to fight with a lot of pressure. Take it to Zayaf, who I'm assuming is going to be grappling if he wants to play Perez. Perez has got some nice ground transitions and things like that.
Oh, Perez has some good hands, right? As well?
He does, I believe, but I think he's a better
boxing.
He's a better wrestler, if I'm not mistaken. But to be honest, mate, Alex Perez's last two fights have not gone very well in the UFC. Well, at least the last two high-profile fights he had.
All right, sounds good. Well, Zayaf's look seemingly trying to challenge himself even more. Oh, man, look at that. Oh, beautiful body shots off that combination. I mean, woo! Zayaf looking good.
Yeah, definitely looking to find his way around the offensive Clover here, who's pushing forward, trying to put the pressure on, forward moving strikes. There's the double leg, pulls guard, but good work there by Clover.
Great work to deny that. R2 has him in the clinch and deciding just to throw some knees, throw him on the ground as well, and maybe engage in some Henry Cejudo ground and pound, and here we go, Bailey. Into the ground we go.
Henry Hudo, yeah, that's good.
Henry Hudo,
yeah. Good work on top, though, as well, keeping Zayev down for now. Looking to pass into full mount. Not getting it, but gets the posture up. Oh, nice work by Zayev, though.
Beautiful. So he's still trapped against that cage, Bailey, and he has to find a way out, going to that body.
Good work on the back foot as well with the jabs. See if Zayev tries to level change into that double leg again. Last time he shot double leg and then R-Trigger cancelled it so he could get that pull guard. So we'll see if he follows through at some point. That check hook, man. Everyone's been loving that, Rob.
Check hook is so nice. And another one I love is the body hook. The range it gets in this game, you can really put a lot of pressure. And even the right hook, they're just so snappy and so nice. And the game is so reactive this year. Oh, my goodness. Speaking of some good reactions, there's another beautiful pull counter by the young prodigy there.
Yeah, man, that was a lovely right hook right there. Just put everything into it. What's this, Zayev's fourth King of the Hill? Will this be as well? Oh, onto the back, man. That was so slick right there from Zayev.
He slips under the takedown, bails on the double leg, and then takes the back and just drops him. I mean, that's high level right there.
Yeah, man. It's to do it all at one smooth pace as well, because you know exactly the time between each animations before you can start the next one, etc. So he made that look good. Good work from Clover off his back, though, not giving anything away to Zayev, basically denying pretty much everything he's been trying to use, and back to full guard now.
Clover's got a good ground game. He's showcasing it here today on top with Alex Perez. But Zayev also phenomenal ground game. We'll see what he does to deal with this. But a big elbow connects on the dome of Zayev.
Yeah, did a great job right there. Just landing some good solid ground and pound before the end of the round. Pretty close round, really, when it comes down to it. But Zayev landing some big shots. Obviously, Clover cut there with his Henry Cejudo pick on the left-hand side.
Shredded up a little bit on that face. Close round. Zayev really wanting that fourth win. You're seeing just a little replay of a couple hooks there, Balian. But here we go. Herb Dean's calling them in. Round number 2.
All right, round number 2 right here. I need to get confirmation of what this grand prize is for the winner of the King of the Hill today. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, get to the bottom of that. I need to know as well.
I suggested it should be a wild card spot in this tournament. You know what I mean? But this
I like that.
Is this PlayStation, though? I don't know.
This is Xbox, right? Oh, these two here? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Oh, to the body. I think Zayev's PlayStation. Switch kick to the body there as well. Man, now letting all those kicks go.
Oh, nice left hook as well, but connects with an uppercut. Zayev swinging, but misses because of the head movement. And Clover so well.
Yeah, just very confident to stay in that pocket, even while taking the damage. Look at that. Try to get the forward moving right hook after he missed the head kick. That's kind of crazy. And there's another one of those little three-piece combinations that Zayev's been hitting on people in the pocket, Rob. Really quick.
He's so good at catching you on the way in and just surprising you and starching you with these again and again right there. He's got to be careful throwing those empty kicks, Balin, because Zayev is exploiting that every time he comes in. He punishes him.
Lots of pressure, though, still from Clover. The corner is calling for it. He's giving it to him. He's beating up the block. There's the double. You could tell he was trying to set something up. Going to try the pull guard again. Nice work from Clover.
He'll deny this time. And every time he does that, he puts him right into the clinch and starts winging knees. But Zayev throwing some heavy shots, that overhand right, finding its mark.
Nice little trip right there as well. Some craziness. Beggars a question, doesn't it? Is anyone going to be able to beat Zayev today? As he lands a left hook right there in the exchange against Clover.
Instead of King of the Hill, we should switch the title to Beat Zayev.
Just beat Zayev. Oh, straight. Then the head kick behind it as well. Jabs through. Lead hook as well. Ooh, check that. Nice work by Zayev.
The damage, Bailey, and look at the meter. You can't take much more in round number 2. That cut is looking vicious.
Man, just so much pressure as well now from Zayev. And the doctor is going to take a look at this in a second. It's that left-hand side. We saw how bad it was at the end of the first round. Look at them trade right there. But getting the better of it is Zayev. Kind of forced that trade. Knew he would win it. And there we go. Another win for Zayev. I think that's 4 wins for the current King of the Hill. Look at that.
Win number 4, Zayaf using some unorthodox picks. Alex Perez getting it done against Henry Cejudo. Another notch in the feather of the young prodigy's cap. Many notches have been feathered, but my goodness, another dub, another win, another display of excellence by the
Where are
young
we
prodigy,
getting
Billy.
these? Where are we getting these contenders from tonight, Rob? Is it just anyone who wants to jump in there and gives? Who's in chat right now that reckons they can beat Zayaf? Because like we gotta get it. Someone's gonna beat him tonight, man. It'll be a Zayaf all evening, back to back.
They might need to get you in there, Bailey, and shut his lights off with a nice little triangle choke or something.
Yeah, man. Someone sub him. We've got Getting Spanked coming in now. I don't know if that's the right sort of energy we want to bring right now. But guys, you have 10 minutes before the stake closes on Suave Jamie versus Winter. That is going to be the second part of our 8-man tournament tonight. 2 more fights up after that, all best of 3s. This week is Xbox, and then next weekend we're doing PlayStation, and then the weekend after that will be the Xbox semifinals, and then the weekend after that, PlayStation semifinals, and so on until about Christmas time, Rob, where we'll have these exhibition tournaments run through, and 1v1 be through all of it. It's going to be a fun time.
Oh, it's going to be wonderful. I can't wait. These are so much fun. And I like how you said his name was Getting Spanked. You kind of switched it on us, huh?
Oh, my bad. I've got the screen kind of small right now. It's Getting Sparked, guys, for those of you
Hey, either name is great. Either
name
is awesome.
I got my glasses on, but I can't really. It's small, isn't it? All right, here we go, though. I like the picks. Jan Blachowicz, Sam Alvey for Zayaf. Here we go, Rob. If he gets this, I don't even know what to say.
Surely he cannot beat Getting Sparked with Sam Alvey. What do you think, Bellion? Does he have a chance?
He has a big left hook, and that's about it on Sam Alvey. So if he can land that, sure, Zayaf can probably win.
That's true. And already just utilizing those deep kicks. There's a beautiful lead head kick that lands flush for Getting Sparked.
Let's see. I mean, if anything, I think it's going to take him a while to finish Getting Sparked because Sam Alvey doesn't really have. I mean, the best thing he's probably got is power, and even then, I don't even think it's that high. It might be a 90. We need someone to lift up the game. Have a look. Bring us the stats for it. But he's landing. Oh, there's the left hook we talked about.
Landed some good shots. A little stamina advantage creeping up on the screen here for Mr. Zayaf. Oh, eats a shot, though, by Getting Sparked. Big into the body, goes upstairs at the end of the combo.
I love the Jan Blachowicz model right here. I mean, it looks great, doesn't it?
Oh, it looks wonderful. Playing Jan Blachowicz, and I got absolutely sparked by K. Young Butter last night. It was great.
Who was he playing?
He was Alex Pereira, just unloading crazy combinations on me.
Jesus. Well, shots going back both ways right here. There's a straight right off that lead head kick. Very sneaky. Spark tried to double, triple up on that right hand as well. But Zayaf just keeps trying to walk him down. Kind of 50-50 given the difference in the stats, obviously, in this fight, Rob.
Yeah, for sure. Because, Zayaf is fighting phenomenally, as he always does, but it's just these power shots from Blachowicz. The damage is just a lot different. So every time Zayaf gets hit, that head health gets chipped much more than when he's hitting his opponent. So it's a tough matchup for Zayaf.
Lead hook coming back
Check.
as well. Checks the inside.
Very good.
I wonder who the other choice was going to be for King of the Hill to start this thing. There was a good chance Zayaf was not going to lose at all tonight. There's a left hand that lands as well.
Bombs him with a double deuce there, Balian.
It's a lot of good practice right here. The person that does beat him, though, will now forever be legendary. Inside leg kick. More of that would be good. Mix up the targets, especially because the head movement is so good on Zayaf, but now he's getting pressured. Immediately gone orthodox, and it seems to be even worse for him.
Man.
Look.
Sneaks in that power left, down he goes.
Oh, dude, he
Downward
fell
dog
face
style.
first. He fell face freaking first right there. Get Spark didn't really follow through on that great deny, though. That's great work from Getting Spark. To see if he postures up again. Gonna chase the back. Oh, I don't know if this is a good idea. Oh, good defense, though. Look at this from Getting Sparked. And the struggle. And he's going to come out of half guard, but surely the arm triangle's coming. Oh, man.
Time's running out.
Dude, he couldn't sink anything in. Man, he got the double denies, and he still couldn't attack the neck.
Close. Nice jiu-jitsu display there. I wanted to see how that played out. Unfortunately, the round ended, but maybe we'll get back to the ground game here in round number 2. Respect being shown between these two competitors.
Oof.
Here we go.
Head kick came up real high there as well. All right, let's see who's going to recover more. Oh, God, the rear uppercut. Now the right hand. Zaev took one leg kick, and now he's gone orthodox, and he's still winning these exchanges. There's an overhand right.
He's swinging.
I feel like getting Sparks relying on that pull counter a little too much there, Rob. Rather than strikes for defense, he's just going all defense.
All defense, and sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. And as you're seeing here, Zaev taking advantage and on top, jumps in, punches him, and says, "Hey, let's keep striking."
I don't think Sparks thrown a strike this round, Rob. I honestly have not seen. There we go, a jab. Apart from that, I've really not seen him throw anything.
Interesting. The mental game maybe slipping a little bit. He's playing not to lose instead of playing to win. And Zaev all over him, huh?
Case of the sometimes an offense is a good defense, and he's not throwing anything back. Now he's got Zaev thinking. And there's not so much coming his way. He does have to be careful, obviously, because Zaev has been slipping and countering quite a lot. Oh, another great leg kick. I mean, I don't know why he's not doing more of that, Robert. He's got such an advantage in that area.
Seems like he's trying to be so perfect and so calculated with his shots because he knows he can win this if he's, if he lands those big shots accurately. And Zaev could just make you pay. Sometimes it may be a little scary to throw on the young prodigy.
Yeah, the problem is when he does get overwhelmed, it's not been good for him.
No, it
but
hasn't.
let's just see if he can get another leg kick in here. Oh, he goes up high with the straight as well. Lovely work from getting Sparked. Patiently waiting as well. This is great. God, the head movement on Zaev, though, Rob. Oh, he tags him again with an uppercut. It's the reign of Zaev over. He's coming at him now.
He's bombing him with the Polish power. Zaev's still there. Another leg kick. This time Zaev unable to check it. Here comes Zaev, though. Moving forward, trying to get Blachowicz to react, and react he does.
Man, oh, rear uppercut lead hook. Nice work from Zaev. I don't want to alarm getting Sparked, but he does only have 4 minutes to get this done, Rob, before we're ready for our next matchup.
It's all on the line here. Time is ticking, and he could do it. He's already landed the damage he needs, and Zaev blocking for dear life out there.
Man, to think that Sam Alvey is still in this fight with the damage he's taken is kind of crazy. Still pushing forward. Pull counter. Again, he's going a bit defensive. Getting Spark was too... He got him with the head kick. He was just trying to find the perfect distance for it. There you go. All right. Well, we have a new King of the Hill, Rob. Just in time. Just in time for the next fight as well.
He heard you. He knew he only had a couple of minutes, and he put the nail in the coffin. And shout out to Zaev, making the challenge harder and harder as he, defeated these ESFL athletes. But there it is. There's your guy.
I mean, he did pick Sam Alvey, didn't he? But even so, great fight there between those two. New King of the Hill slides into place as we are ready to go to our second fight, the 8-man tournament. Rob, has come for it to be the time of the favorite appearance tonight from Mr. Suave Jamie, potential tournament favorite winner right here against Winter. The stake is closing, I think, in like 3 minutes or something like that. If you want to head to 1v1.com. Rob, are you on there? Can you tell us who the favorite is? Are there numbers?
There isn't a way to see who the favorite is except for, actually, I guess, yeah, I could tell. Let me see. Okay. Suave Jamie, 1.43 times your bet. So it seems that Suave Jamie is the favorite going in, and then Winter, you have a 2.4 times your bet win. So stake and win. Make sure you go to 1v1me.com and use code ESFL, and it will give you $10 stake to put down on your favorite fighters. And right now we have 1 minute and 36 seconds left. Alien and Suave Jamie, the clear favorite here in this best of 3.
Yeah, man. I mean, for good reason. Suave Jamie has done a lot of things with UFC 3, with UFC 4. Obviously, he was a runner-up at ESFL Live in Vegas, where that was a hard environment to play in as well, Rob, right? The tension was so intense.
It was, and Suave Jamie was a finalist against Romero 17. We saw how passionate Romero was at the end of that win. So, I mean, he was fighting a damn trained gladiator in real life and on the virtual stick. So, Suave Jamie can do it. I mean, this guy is one of the top 5 players in the world, some say, especially on the Xbox side. So, his ability to get the job done is insane. However, Winter XJ, this guy, a lot of people have been talking about too. He's got some game, and he's coming in here with Volkanovski, so he's going to be able to go to the ground, go to the clinch, and really use that player well. Balian, what do you think about this fight? 30 seconds left to get your stakes in.
Man, it's going to be great. I love everyone who's been pulled out for this 8-man tournament. It's nice to see some new faces get opportunities to compete in these things as well. Someone like Winter XJ, who is like, highly touted by a lot of people. I'm seeing already, though, just from what we can see, you guys can't. Winter XJ only level 5 right now. Suave Jamie level 20 on UFC 5. So a Suave Jamie that is already at level 20 and put this much time into the game, Rob. I don't know, man. That is a really tough opponent to come up against.
Extremely difficult. Wherever you start beating him, he'll switch it up on you and he'll take you to the ground. He has some of the sickest top control in the game, and also just some really technical striking, and he's just a nightmare everywhere this game goes. And putting all that time in and just improving and adding upon what he's achieved in UFC 4 is going to be such a tough matchup here for Winter XJ. But Balian and ladies and gentlemen at home, if Winter XJ can win this, I mean, that is a big deal, and that's a lot of hype going his way, and he could steal a lot of this hype from Suave Jamie.
Yeah, let's go to the fight because we are ready. Stakes are closed. And here we go at featherweight. And easy work in the chat there saying Winter mainly does spars. So that's maybe why he's not a high level. That's pretty good. You know, sometimes you just don't want to get on the rank grind, do you, mate? Just play your mates, your high level mates who also happen to be esports fighters. So we'll see what he brings to the table. Legacy Conor McGregor, Rob. This might be a problem at 145.
This is going to be a big problem, especially with Suave Jamie playing him. I mean, his accuracy, his combos, his selections, is everything. But Winter J, Alexander Volkanovski, who else would you want to go against the Conor McGregor?
All right. If you guys already want to, you can check out the stake for the next fight. It will be open now. As we move into the second fight of the 8-man tournament, Suave Jamie in the blue corner with Conor McGregor, Winter XJ in the red corner with the Volkanovski pick. Here we go, Rob.
Here we go, indeed. I'm super excited to be here with you, Bailey, and hope you guys are all having fun around the world here. Already. Pressure.
Nice tight combinations from Jamie as they're pushing forward. $400 the grand prize in this tournament, guys. Plus the stake pot from all of the stakes that come in. Oh, lovely single leg there. Not sure if Jamie was expecting that, and he goes to the body and backs out. Okay.
Just a nice little clean play there from Winter.
Seems to be staying calm as well. Oh, the pull counter rear uppercut to the body is going to be horrific in the hands of Suave Jamie in UFC 5. But we'll see if Winter J can not fall into that trap too many times.
And Suave is just right on him right now, just bearing him.
Oh, there it is again.
Daring him to trade and just dig into that body, Balian.
Did not like that pull counter uppercut to the body there. Going to be taking that health away. Good pressure as well. Damaging the block right here. Look at those beautiful little shots. I mean, that is just all damage on the block around everything Winter X tried to do to get back in there.
Oh, there's some success from Winter. Finally backing up Suave Jamie ever so slightly. But then Suave comes right back and just chipping away with that jab, throwing power shots. Balian really destroying that block and winning this brawl here.
Oh, there's the left hand. Winter X throwing kicks just a little too close in range there, Robin. Gets dropped by the big left hand. Lovely work. And, man, Winter X already been hurt kind of twice. He landed that uppercut, but that was just a forward-moving one. Whenever he's just standing in the pocket, he's getting chewed apart, Rob.
He is getting chewed apart big time. And uppercut lands clean. Suave Jamie again. Bang. A mistake by Winter J. This could be an early night. Oh, my goodness. There it is. Suave Jamie early.
God, dude, that was early, dude. That was just over the halfway point in the first round right there, man. We might be going back to some King of the Hill before we know it over. And unfortunately for Winter, just could not find a way to stop the pressure of Jamie. It's one of those things where he'll absolutely crowd you. And then when you throw back, he's pull countering and his counter shot on you. So you just kind of get frozen by not being able to attack. You can't defend because it's so varied as well. So really tough to deal with. But Suave Jamie looked phenomenal right there, Rob, with that legacy Conor McGregor.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. He looked absolutely amazing. And you get put into that pressure cooker, especially Suave Jamie with that Irish spice. He will screw you up mentally, physically, emotionally. And we saw, Winter making some mistakes at the end there, just kind of fumbling with that block. It's just that pressure, that ensuing pressure, and just hitting perfect kill combinations. In the meantime, I mean, dude, this guy is so dangerous. I don't know how Winter is going to be able to make adjustments. He's got to stay off that cage. He's got to get away from Suave Jamie, alleviate that pressure. But in this game against someone like Suave Jamie, Balian, you know, it is a tall task.
Yeah, definitely, man. Couldn't have said it better myself. Looks like they're going to welterweight now. Going to mix things up. This is a best of 3, guys, so there is still one more shot on the table for WinterX to stay in this series. I assume they have to pick the same fighters again, which is, I think, what they've just been told right there. There you go, yeah, just so they know. So we'll see if WinterX can change the game plan, Rob. I mean, how would you deal with a Conor McGregor if you had Volkanovski?
Oh, wow. I would really try to maximize my usage of my pivot lunges, my teep kicks. I would try my best to clinch, to go to the ground, to throw good combinations and anticipate the punches coming my way from Suave Jamie. And that's the problem, though. Suave Jamie's ability to switch it up on you so you think this is coming, but that's coming. So it's a hard one, Balian, but here we go.
Saw that in the finishing sequence as well. The way he double jabbed, waited, and then threw the uppercut. Just knew what the reaction would be. So you're completely right about that. Plus, he's got a lot of time in now as well. So these guys will already figured each other out a little bit. The level changing on the retreat is drawing him into the uppercut, and already Suave Jamie just nailing him with his left hands, Rob.
He is, and I feel like Suave loves this. He wants Winter to stand his ground and throw these combos. That's Suave Jamie's wheelhouse, the counter ability, but maybe Winter should just move and not be in these pocket exchanges. What do you think, Balian? Is he doing good throwing and standing his ground, or should he get out of there? And
there's absolutely no need to go toe-to-toe with him immediately, you know. But the question is, can you stop him from pressuring you if you don't engage in that boxing game? He's got the leg kicks, he's got the teep kicks, he also has the wrestling threat, but trying to make it work is a bit difficult. And, you know, there may be some things he could do. He could try and go southpaw as well. That's going to, like, take away some of the power from that left hand. Oh, there we go. Already breaking through the block and has him wobbling all over the place. And again, he's trading, Rob.
He's trading without his, head health being, not depleted, but repleted, if that's even a word. Refurbished. He just comes forward, Balian, and just eats it when he needs to defend himself. He's trading with no head health, Balian. It's very dangerous.
Oh, man, and right there, just going for the straight get-up, thinking he could get out of this position. If you're the guy on top right now, it's very easy to defend all these transitions. He even stopped the cage one right there. So, man, this is where you just pull half guard, in my opinion, and you just suck it up and you work back to full guard, because you're just going to take damage to the body like this. And it's exactly what Winter XJ is doing right now. And he's not even going to...
Brutal.
I mean, that was he didn't do anything, Rob. What the hell, man?
Absolutely brutal. And I don't know, maybe after that first fight, Winter's just feeling the pressure, feeling the moment a little bit, and just, man, the tornado that is Suave Jamie.
I mean, he got the stand up because of the strikes, but there we go. Man, he is nothing left. No head health, no body health. Broken nose, cut above the eye, and Jamie's barely taken a punch in this fight.
Yeah, Jamie putting on a clinic, vicious body kick and buckles him. This could be it. Goes to the body again, Balian, and Suave Jamie just looks unbeatable here against Winter J.
Look at the blood, man. I mean, there's so much coming down. Left hand right there. Trading lead hooks. He's trying to find homes for stuff as Jamie's moving in, but I don't think Jamie's taking much damage at all. His block's been up. There's the rear uppercut to the body. Jamie just feeling himself right now. And we seem moments away from a finish. Gets the pull counter end of the round.
It seemed like Winter was kind of finding his rhythm a little bit at the end there. Had a couple good combinations. Nothing landed flush. But I think that 1-2 head kick kind of, bled through the block a bit. And this is turning out to be a pretty good fight here.
Yeah, we had a bit of a technical problem there, but we should be going straight back in. Okay,
awesome.
Cool. Yep, we're back in. No problems there. All right. Well, Jamie looking so good so far. Round 1 in the bag, easy peasy. And let's see if he can maybe even put the finish on this fight in round 2 right here. Whoever wins this will go through the face. God ate my pig. There's the slip. Left hook and an unloading of combinations. Hands behind the back. Jamie's letting him back to the feet as well. Why not? He can get the finish here, surely, Rob.
Surely. Slips. Rips. and dips his opponent. Beautiful. Double barrel shotgun, left hand, bang. Suave Jamie is your winner.
Yeah, man. I mean, that was a great shot by Suave Jamie, proving once again why he is one of the best players in the world. You know, if you called him the best player in the world, I'd say I would, that's fair enough as an argument. But there are other people who people call the best player in the world. So it's personal opinion at the end of the day. But Suave Jamie, such a good competitor. And yeah, he is in semifinals of this 8-man tournament now, Rob.
And that sets up a very interesting matchup, doesn't it, Valian? That's Gamp versus Suave Jamie.
I mean,
that's crazy. Is that the matchup? I'm pretty sure
that is
right?
the matchup. Yeah,
that's
one of
crazy.
those guys will go to the final. But there we go. So we've locked those two in the semifinals now. God Ain't My Pig will take on Suave Jamie. That won't be next week. That will be the week after there as well. We're stretching this out across 3 weeks on the Xbox side and on the PlayStation side as well. Right. When that bracket's updated, let's have a look at that as well. But did you expect it to go that way, Rob?
I did not expect it to go that way. I thought Winner J would be able to put up a little bit better of a fight. I didn't think Suave Jamie would be able to cut through him like hot butter on a flapjack. And that just shows that Suave has been putting in the work, has been putting in the time, and that he is on another level and still one of the premier players, if not one of the best players in the world on the planet.
Definitely, mate. Well said. Well said. Well, we're going to see, because this 8-man tournament is going to kind of hopefully settle that as well as we move through it. It is time, though, to jump back into some King of the Hill as we wait for this next matchup. You guys have 19 minutes to head to 1v1.com and place your stakes on Trixie versus Prodigy right there as well, Rob.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you guys go use code name ESFL for that fight and check it out. You could see the stakes and who's betting on who, and it's really intriguing, and it'll make these matches that much more fun. Win a little bit of cheddar and go to 1v1me.com and bet on this match coming up. Trixie versus Drippy is going to be a good one. Don't miss out.
Let's go to King of the Hill. Let's do it.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Getting sparked right here is trying to defend that King of the Hill title. He's got Easy Work. GG. Easy Work was in the chat not that long ago there, Rob. Easy Work obviously knows Winter there was saying that Winter gets spars in rather than, plays a lot online. But let's see what Easy Work's been up to. Also going that McGregor pick. And level 24 is Easy Work. So he has been putting in some time.
He has, and maybe the teammate to Winter. And there is getting sparred, getting spanked. Ilya Topuria is the choice. Jiu-Jitsu versus kickboxing. But here we go. Can anyone top the great Zayaf's 4-fight win streak? We're about to find out.
Yeah, I don't think it was too surprising Zayaf held it on for that long, but we're seeing some fresh matchups now for King of the Hill before we move to our third tournament fight. 2 more tournament fights coming up for you guys within the next hour as we move to some King of the Hill as well. Right. Easy Work GG. This Legacy McGregor, Rob, I feel like at featherweight we're going to see it a lot. But Ilya Topuria seems like a good counter pick to that, to be honest.
Yeah, Topuria is so good. He's got some vicious hands, Balian, and he feels real responsive. And if the fight goes to the ground, you've got some of the best submissions in this division. So, so good, so strong. However, yeah, Conor McGregor is vicious. Look at him come forward like a wrecking ball with Miley Cyrus singing in your ears. This is craziness.
Yeah, lots of pressure from Easy Work already. Uncorking that left hand. League knee to the body there. That might have been a side kick. And that rear uppercut to the body off the left hand for McGregor. That's such a dangerous weapon. You eat too many of them, your stamina's going bye-bye. And also your body health. Nice counter work right there. Getting sparked, trading in the pocket. Not really a terrible idea. Rear uppercut lands there after the little chain. And he came back into trade too early. Getting sparked already. Almost defended his King of the Hill title right there.
A little wild there from Easy Work. He's got to keep those defenses on check because getting sparked. This guy beat Zayaf, even though he was Sam Alvey. He's got some talent. Bang, snaps that head back with that straight Balian. He's on fire here. He's dealing with the pressure so well.
Yeah, it was a nice pull counter. Definitely have to. There's those pivots, Rob, that you talked about against a McGregor player. Stay away from that left straight that's going to come out. And all those side kicks as well. Overhand for a hook right there. And the knee from Easy Work. Just wherever he can go and throw. Staying heavy with the offense right now.
Staying heavy. Eating some good shots. And I'm loving Easy Work's body damage. And his body combinations are looking pretty good when Topuria's trying to slip out that left side, Bailey. And he's just nailing him. But even fight here as we get past that midpoint. Round number 1.
Ooh. Big shots coming out. The ankle pick. Wow, he's going to get it.
That was fast.
Yeah, man, it didn't look like necessarily had the right range to let it go, but got it off. Let's see if he can get some elbows from side control. Already a cut over easy work right now, so we're about to see some blood hit the canvas.
I get excited when the fight goes to the ground these days, Bailey. And what's up with that?
Well, welcome to the dark side, my friend. Beijitsu has been a thing for many a long time now. We're going to love that. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't stop that. All right, easy work back to the feet. I know McGregor's got some high-level get-ups. Makes that kind of things easy. I think he's even got the perk for it.
Does he?
Ooh.
Did not know that. Connor
Might be
coming
making
forward.
up.
Hey, it's okay. If you said it, it's law. Coming
Okay,
forward.
there we go.
Doing
Lots
some
of,
good damage.
yeah, lots of pressure, outside leg kicks. Staying a bit more passive towards the end of this round, it feels like easy work. Not unloading with as much offense. Maybe a little bit concerned with the stamina, as well as the damage he's taken. Yeah, nice check on the inside leg kick. Pull can straight left, but there's the uppercut again. Wow, man.
Keeping the Conor McGregor at bay is Taporia. What a fight.
Just trading.
Trading and doing some good work. I mean, wow. What a fight for this King of the Hill title area.
Are we in New York? You know, is this the Wolf of Wall Street? These guys are trading, Rob, okay?
Oh my gosh. Leonardo, where you at?
All right. Oh, the head kick. Easy work. Finding his way back into the fight. Lovely stun with the head kick. Getting sparked back on those pivot lunges, but he needs to be careful not to go into another one, though.
He's got to be very careful. But still, right hand lands for getting sparked. He's ready. And his name, we know what. Oh, my goodness. Babalian, the check, the shadow. That leg is hurt.
Mate. And the inside boxing, though. That rear uppercut has been a problem all night. Getting sparked. Landing it. Easy work. Trying to pull on the outside, but still getting ripped apart by these hands. Avilia Taporia, lead head kick lands. Rear uppercut doesn't. But he's trying to pressure. And stay in his face. This is a close fight right now.
Oh, man. Very close. And the body work finally paying. Oh, he's been investing so much into it in the first round, and now the dividends are starting to cash out. Oh, no. He's trying to go for a jumping knee.
Oh, no. Ripped apart again. Gets the upkick kick in there after he ate a left hook and went down. Talking about dividends now as well. This is a financial fight, Rob. This is what this has turned into. There's a lot of analogies being made as they continue to trade. I mean, the head health so low on easy work. He wants that King of the Hill title, though. You can sense it. Get a bit of showtime here. Oh, more combinations from getting sparked. This could be the finish.
Throws his legs to the side, denies that up transition. Oh, somehow, some way going to sprawl, but he's still not out of the woods yet. He's hasn't taken too much body damage, so this is okay. You can eat these, but still not fun to be here.
No, man, it's a choice of pulling guard or thinking you can outmaneuver the guy on top. Now we've got backside fates coming out as well from getting sparked. And, he could have just stayed there and hit him in the body over and over again. It's not the most exciting thing to do, but if you do transition, it either will get denied and you can stay there, or you can get the position. If it gets denied, you can hit the body and you're not going to get the stand-up from the referee. So I guess getting sparked wanted it back on the feet. To be fair, he's nearly finished the fight.
Yeah, he's got Connor's nose completely busted, a cut on the head as well. Connor, though, watch out. A little bit out of range there. Connor has been doing good damage to the body. Easy work has been digging to the body. Since we're doing all these analogies, he's been like a Diglett out there.
Diglett? Look at all the things you could have done. Oh, he's down. A right hand, ground and pound, surely, from the posture up backside. So hard to stop. Camera wasn't even on his side for that one, but getting sparked. Desire defends his hill. Look at this. Getting sparked. It's going to feel good about himself tonight, Rob.
I think so. He's making a name for himself in the eyes of the crowd. I mean, the millions around the world watching this guy, and look at that replay, just drilling him and on the feet with Taporia against vicious, pressure-driven Conor McGregor player. 2-0. He's coming for Zayas 4-0.
Mate, he's trying, and you'll get another chance because match 3 is not coming up for another 11 minutes. For match 3 of our 8-man tournament here tonight. So it's going to be a nice time to just see how far Getting Sparked can go. Why don't we talk about that matchup, though, Rob, real quick? It's going to be Prodigy versus Trixie. Now, Trixie, like you said, he came to ESFL Live in Las Vegas. He brought his mum, didn't he?
Yeah, he brought his mom. She's very sweet, very supportive, and you could tell he was hyped for her to be there, and he believes in himself because that family supportive dynamic, Bailey, and it was a beautiful thing to see.
It was actually, and she was possibly the loudest person in that stadium,
Yeah.
man. She was getting into it. And Trixie, what a cool dude Trixie was as well, man. Really, really cool dude. Excellent competitor. I feel like he's one of those guys who can give anyone problems. You know, sometimes he doesn't win the big fights, but he's always competitive in those fights. And he's taking on Prodigy tonight as well. So that's going down in about 10 minutes, guys. If you want to go to 1v1.com, you can see the odds, place a stake if you fancy. But let's get back to King of the Hill, Rob. Welterweight now. And we've got Lemus Khan coming in to take on. I'm beginning to like this format. That's cool.
Papa Lemur, Lemus Khan, the leg kicking specialist from UFC 4.
I mean, he never used to be. You know, he never used to be. I remember it was his Cody Garbrandt. He had his head movement that was on point. Rear uppercut, lead hook. Used to sleep people. I believe he took out the win streak of Kinetic NRG back in the day. First guy to do it on UFC 3.
Wow.
And it wasn't with the leg kicks. It was with the boxing. But he does land a lot of leg kicks really well these days.
Yeah, Lemus Khan is a legendary player, and just some of us just wonder how much time, how much effort is he actually putting into like training. But he still comes in here and puts it all on the line and puts on shows, and he's been getting it in these last couple of expeditions. So this is a big moment here. You know, this is a step in the right direction if he can take out the current King of the Hill, you know, champ.
All right, touching gloves. Already a catch from the kick from Lemus Khan. Again, Spark knows that those legs might be a target. Also, Anderson Silva against Alex Pereira. What an interesting matchup. We'll see if Lemus makes use of that head movement, Rob, because Anderson's got some great head movement.
Yeah, this 5-star Anderson Silva in light heavyweight is so good. So tough to deal with, but man, Pereira, his combos, and these longer fighters like Adesanya and Pereira from UFC 4 to UFC 5, they feel so much better now, Bailey, and they're just sick. They're sick to use.
Yeah, when you get the range just right on your strikes, you land with so much impact.
Whoa!
Oh, he couldn't. Such a shame for Lemus Khan. Couldn't follow up with anything. Great job ducking the kick. Gets a front kick in there, though. It was a little bit of revenge.
Just a little bit. But yeah, I mean, that head movement from Anderson is so phenomenal. If he could have got a counter there, it would have been big. But so far, so good for both these guys. Neither guy has really struck that first blood shot yet.
I love that lead leg push kick animation now as well. Faking a takedown and just hooks there. All right, from Lemus Khan.
Clever.
From the inside. That did a lot of damage.
Look at those leg kicks, Bailey, and he's chipping away.
Oh,
that's Lemus Khan for you, baby.
And we knew he was going to go for it. Switch stance. I don't think it's too bad on Pereira, but it's not fantastic. Oh.
And when Lemus Khan has you hurt, you know, when he has one of your legs damaged, this is when it really snowballs for him, and he's real comfortable.
He's got lots of head health left as well. I mean, he's done a great job. If you look at some of the other fights tonight, 2 minutes in, both guys were nearly unconscious. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's done a good job preserving some head health, meaning he can start to work those legs. He's in no rush, though.
None at all. He hasn't been hit clean. Like you said, hasn't taken too much damage. And, you know, one thing getting Spark needs to do, Bailey, he needs to start checking. He needs to get one good check, 2 good checks, let him know, hey, these aren't free.
Yeah, man.
There it is.
There's one. Both legs going to begin to get damaged. If he does that as well. Oh, trading hooks with Alex Pereira. Maybe not the best thing to do. And gets hit with a big left hand there. That was close.
Very close. Things can get real out of control real quick against Pereira's power. So Lemus Khan needs to be careful. He needs to keep those defenses high. Keep digging on that leg. And there he is.
Oh, another exchange here in close with the leg kicks going backwards and forwards. Fakes that one. The hands come down. Front kick up the middle as well. Nice work.
Oh, combo's getting flown out by getting sparked. Finding his range a little bit for that lead hook. And then the kick to the leg. He's still searching for it. And we'll see if Lemus Khan decides to mix it up. But he keeps eating that front kick, Bailey.
Yeah, man. That's finding the chin. It's flicking up there. Trading the hooks. Good first round. Very competitive, Rob. Very close.
Yeah, very, very close. You see some opportunities for them to really punish their opponent, but just unable to input the move. And, yeah, wow. I would say Lemus Khan probably won, you know, buckled that left leg, forced Pereira, Bailey, to go into the southpaw stance. And, but he's still eating a lot of damage as well. As you see in the replay, Anderson working. Good fight.
Good fight, good back and forth so far. 6 minutes until the third matchup this evening in our 8-man tournament. It's going to be Prodigy and Trixie. Going to be a great fight.
100%.
Round 2 here. Sorry, Rob, go on.
No, yeah, you're all good. Sorry to interrupt. Yeah, 1v1me.com, guys. Go get your stakes in. Go get your bets in. Codename ESFL. Oh, my goodness. Getting sparked is letting his hands fly, Balian.
Yeah, and it's just because he's standing right in front of him. Oh, there's the front kick right there. Landed up the middle. See if the leg kicks come on the end of these combinations. The calf kicks chopping away from Sparks as well. He's kind of turned that against him. There's another one down low.
Now in his range, standing pretty close and taking the center of the octagon, Balian, and just making him pay. Just dribbling his head all over this canvas.
Nice knee to the body. Trying to hit the straight. There's the lead hook as well. Lovely exchanges backwards and forwards right now. Faking the leg kicks. Oh, man. I just don't know for Lemus Khan if he should stay in the pocket like this, Rob.
I don't think he should. It's not working out too well for him.
Oof. Straight left right there as well. Inside leg kick, lead hook lands nicely. Slip left hand. This is all good stuff from Lemus. It looks like Spark was just kind of biding his time, waiting for something right here. Nice little trip.
A little takedown.
Oh, with his own Anderson Silva knee. Ooh, knees up the middle. The uppercut doesn't land. No block left on Lemus Khan, though.
Lemus Khan's getting beat up this round. Getting Sparks starting to find his range, really opening up with that straight punch and just slamming into the leg, getting revenge for the leg kicks that he ate in round number 1.
Oh!
Sniper!
And here comes the pressure again from Sparks. Just about gets the straight left in there that drops him. He will find his way. Will find his way back to the feet. There's a lovely takedown as well on top position. Man, not looking good for Lemus Khan. There is one more round left.
Yeah, one more round left, but that head health has taken so much of a beating. Lungs, broken nose.
Oh,
but here we go. Sneaky armbar.
Armbar, okay. Gonna throw a few strikes here. Fakes the submission. Really, really waiting here. We'll see if anyone struggles. Looks like the side control came out as the armbar did, so he's going to go belly down, but he still rolled out of it there. So good job for getting sparked. Able to transition at the same time as Lemus did.
Beautiful defense there to end up on top. Denies that one, Balian, and now just gonna pound that body.
Again, this is where I just pull guard immediately, which is what Lemus Khan has done. And now he's gone for the full guard. Tries to come over the top as well because the camera hasn't changed, which makes things a little confusing. There we go. He goes back to where it was.
Such a hard spot to be in sometimes, but ooh, another deny, and he's gonna use that to posture up and drop some heavy Rara bombs.
Oh my God!
On the head of Lemur.
Jesus, 10 seconds left of the round, and getting Spark just unloads on Lemus Khan, who's found himself in a bad position here and giving up the half guard. Obviously led to the finish there as well. And at one moment he was attacking with the armbar, and then it was all she wrote right there, Rob. I mean, great job, great finish by the man who is still king of the hill right now with 2 defenses. Look at that, getting sparked.
Getting sparked, getting wins, 2-0. And now on his way, possibly cruising to our 3rd fight if we have time. I don't think we do. Nope, 2 minutes left. So we're not going to get another King of the Hill fight in, Balian, but we are going to get our treat, our best of 3 series. Remember, 2 minutes left. 1v1me.com, guys. Go to ESFL, get your stake in. You don't want to miss out. But Balian, are you excited for this fight?
I am, man. Yeah, it's time for fight number 3 in the 8-man tournament. Let's have a look at the bracket if we can, just to remind everybody who wasn't here perhaps at the start, doesn't know how this format's playing out over the next 3 weeks. Today we are doing our opening rounds. Next week will be PlayStation's opening rounds, and then we'll go semi-finals, and then finally the finals. But 2 men already locked in, God Ate My Pig and Suave Jamie getting through their opponents tonight. We're about to go to Trixie versus Drippy Prod, Rob. Drippy Prod, a former ESFL champion.
Really? Former ESFL champion, Drippy Prod. Okay, this guy's bringing some skills, some experience against Trixie, but we could talk about Trixie again briefly. I mean, this guy went to the Esports Fight League tournament. He's, like you said, Balian, he's right there, possibly like top 10, top 15. Hasn't really been able to breach that top 5 yet, win the big fights, but he's always right there in every tournament, almost, just dominating the competition. He has won some tournaments, but today he could prove, he he is the best, and he wants to. He's so motivated, and it's going to be a tough one for Prod.
Yeah, man, it should be a really, really good fight here. I mean, this tournament's very even. The right-hand side of the bracket as well, very even, very close. One person will end up going through to the finals. After this, of course, we've got Jakey B and Dirty Dave. The stakes for that will open as soon as these ones close, if you have a favorite that you want to go for. But this is going to be a cracking matchup. I know that they are ready to go-ish, so we can kind of have a look at what they're thinking of picks right now as well. We've got featherweight, Rob. Once again, we are seeing Topuria come out. We've seen a lot of Conor McGregor's, a lot of Volkanovski's tonight, but here's our first Topuria pick coming in for Prod.
Great pick, a solid 4.5 star pick. Power, ground game. I mean, the Swiss Army knife at a high level, very sharp, very dangerous. Now, Trixie, as a striker that wants to deal with the ability, of getting taken down and that possibility, I wonder who he picks. I would think Conor McGregor, even though, that's not really a good pick to deal with the ground game, but I felt like he was such a good Conor McGregor player in the last game, so we'll see who he decides. Balian, what is your prediction on who he is going to pick?
I mean, maybe Volk. I think maybe Tricky will lock in Volk. Tricky's kind of a flashy guy sometimes as well. He is. We'll see who he comes out with. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see Conor. Yair, I think, is actually pretty good right now as well. Yair's really, really strong. He's got those really quick and powerful kicks and punches, and he's good off his back. You just can't really get much going with your top control. But also Sir Prod, otherwise known as Drew, Rob, if you remember Drew from UFC 3, where he was a champion.
I do remember Drew, and it's going to be a good matchup then. This is, this could be a situation where the underdog wins some people some stakes here, and Sir Prod could be that guy.
Yeah, we'll
that
see.
Underdog, that dark horse.
Well, these fights have all been competitive so far. Maybe the Suave Jamie one wasn't, Jamie looking phenomenal tonight, running through his opponent. But yeah, we'll see what comes out. I feel like Topuria, because as soon as he got dropped, certainly rose to the top sort of 3 picked fighters in this division. Peter Yan, nowhere to be found. Wait, why am I talking about Peter Yan? This bantamweight, bro. I'm like, Peter Yan, nowhere to be found. My bad. I think we need about 2 more minutes on this one here, Rob, before we jump into it. But that's just a reminder. Next week, guys, so this will be doing exactly the same thing, but it'll be on PlayStation. So this week we're on Xbox. Next week is on PlayStation. So you can expect the same format and the same kind of a show. And this one will be up on the YouTube afterwards as well. We've mentioned it so much tonight, Rob, as well. ESFL Live, our live show that we did in Vegas at the HyperX Sports Arena, that's on the YouTube as well. So if you want to go back and kind of see who won the biggest sort of event of the last game and get familiar with some of the fighters you might not know, that's a great way to go and do that. Loads of competition showed up for the live show.
You don't want to miss that. It was such a good event. The person that put that video together was so talented. It was such a great experience. And at the very end, hearing Romero screaming, "I'm the best fighter!" I mean, it just created some emotional responses in my brain. However, I have a question for you, Balian. Have you used Brian Triangle City Ortega? Because I haven't seen anyone using this guy. And with the new submission system, it seems like he'd be a slick daddy out there.
Yeah, I feel like that's a really good point. I haven't seen anyone use T-City really either.
I feel like, what's up with that?
Well, I feel like he has that long frame that it always felt kind of slow, maybe that feels a lot different. It might feel a lot different in UFC 5. I can't say that I've played around with him and to even check him out yet, but there are some other solid picks to lean on. Someone like Ilia Topuria just has the better boxing, and that is so important in this game, especially at the highest level, to be able to do that. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we see. Take it. But here we go, guys. Time for the 3rd fight in our tournament here, our 8-man tournament, for a spot in the semifinals here. Prodigy, T-Prod, Sir Prod in the red with Topuria, blimey, and then Trixie in the blue corner.
Or some call him Drew.
Yeah, or Drew. Drew's fine.
He's got a man of many names and a man of many talents, but can he do it? Can he beat Trixie? Volkanovski coming out early. Both guys trying to figure out their rhythm, trying to figure out their range. But look at that body shot from Trixie sneaking in there.
Yeah, rear uppercut, sunk it to the sternum. Nice shot. We know how much that adds up. The body damage, we've seen it here tonight already. So much pressure from Sir Prod. Letting those hooks go. Showing him the uppercut as well, letting him know the level change is going to be met with a little answer.
In the head of Trixie. Doesn't want to run into one of those, but I don't know if any takedown attempts will come against Taporia. We'll see. Good straight lead hook there from Mr. Sir Prod Balian. Fighting really good so far.
Yeah, really putting the pressure on him. Both guys are doing really well as well. Different camera angle for this fight, so it feels a little different. Shots over the top as well, break from the clinch, double jabs to the leg kick, but gets caught by the lead uppercut right there as well. So Prod found a home for that. And thinking about the body now is tricky, but nice job. Pulls back, slips straight right, that lands, and a brief flash.
Trixie's been able to slip a few of those straights and land, and trying to find some good damage here. But every time Sir Prod stands his ground and throws these vicious hooks.
Oh,
that left hook is money right now for Sir Prod.
Trixie taking a lot of damage early on in this first round. We talked about that in the last fight, how little damage they'd taken, but right now you can see the head health down for Trixie, already cut as well, I think, on that right side, so gonna have to be careful about that. Increasing the damage, but a three-piece combination from Trixie and the lead uppercut as well. The straight right at the end of the jab puts him down. Now top position, ground and pound, going for the finish already, Rob, all on the same side. Tons of damage and a complete swing of the momentum of this fight.
Trixie was losing that first round and then just found the perfect shots when he was rocked, and then hit him with a few more perfect, precise shots, and down he goes and stole the momentum. Power coins back in the pocket, and on top with Volkanovski with a minute left. I mean, what more can you want from a Trixie fan? Let's go.
Yeah, definitely. Well, just when he looked like he was maybe struggling a little bit on the feet.
Yeah.
Gets the drop, takes top position, and now can inflict some damage on Drew, who is on the bottom now. Gonna have to think about a way out. I think that was a backside transition that got denied. As was that Trixie. Oh no, I think that might have been a deny because he didn't lose a lot of stamina there, Rob.
Yeah, Trixie on top with two big denies. There's the right one again, and this time able to get to the backside position. Trixie has been doing so good so far. Can he control him still? Yes. Trixie on fire.
Winner of this entire tournament, guys, will get $400 plus a percentage of the stakes from 1v1 that you guys put down throughout the course of these tournaments. And there's a lot on the line. This is a best of three. First round is over between these two.
First round's over, and look, Trixie steals the round, stun, knockdown, more significant shots. And that was a big round for his opponent, and he came out, Sir Prod, and really had a good game plan early. Stung him quick, but Trixie showing his veteran prowess here as we come into round number two.
Definitely. All right, here we go. They touch gloves. Jab two on the block. Tricky has to be careful. We'll have some good recovery with Volkanovski. They trade right hooks. Prod gets the best of it. Oh, again they're trading. Oh, they're trading, Rob.
They're trading, and a lot of damage from Taporia, just eating away at Volkanovski's head health. Trixie really trying to find his moments and slip the straight punches and land devastating shots, but he's got to be careful because Sir Prod is annihilating him early again.
Slip straight right and lands nicely as the shot comes back, and now unloading with the combinations is Tricky.
Uppercut.
Doing a great job there, dropping him one more time. Lacing the legs right here. Beautiful work.
Beautiful stuff right there,
the back sit as well. Great work from Prod, knowing that is there, that you can get that sweep. And
then see his top game, huh?
Yeah, I think so. It's a little De La Hiva play, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Don't do much gi, you know, dude. Okay, so. Here we go. Bumping though. And now still arm triangle faking. This is good from top. Nice to have that. They've taken that a lot away from a lot of fighters. Not everyone has that arm triangle fake, but it's so handy from half guard top. But look at that. Got the GA. Tricky very sneakily getting that sweep, Rob.
That was beautiful. And he had a big stamina disadvantage. Still able to grab that and lock it in. Trixie's showing that he's been working hard on his ground skills here. A lot of fakes from the bottom fighter, really trying to build that GA, but Trixie just steps right over it and then gets the deny and shuts that down instantly.
Yeah, and we've got a busted nose on Sir Prod. It looks like a cut on the cheek of Trixie, but let's see if Trixie can get some of those hammer fists off to just work on that, but he gets the back sit. Wow, man, that was super sneaky. And let's see what he can do from here. Punching the opposite side to that damaged cheek and eyebrow. That's an armbar transition right there, going over the top. He doesn't have a lot of stamina, so if Trixie just struggles, he should be able to get out of this. And he does. Well done by Trixie.
Beautiful decision from Trixie. Easy money on that struggle R1 to, burn that stamina to 0, and then a free transition. And that's what you want to do. Perfect play again by Trixie, and denies down that left side. And, you know, he's just looking to stay on top here, Bailey, and do some damage and just keep the pressure on wherever this fight goes.
It's a good
Oh, my goodness, though. Again, Bailey.
Trixie this time maybe needs to keep his eyes on the transition, but they go to the backside as well. Why the hell not? Going to step over for the back mount and gets it. Now the ground and pound from here is a little hard. Oh, great. Oh, he's going for the arm.
That's strong.
Rolling through, lands one strike, pulls it. That is a denial by Trixie, who looks like he should be able to just transition out of this again after a bit of struggling. A deny, though. He should still be able to struggle the stamina down, but it doesn't matter. The round is over in another close round, Rob.
Man, this submission system is so darn exciting. I'm at the edge of my seat watching these guys transition, struggle, decide to lock it in or what. But I think we got a darn fight and a darn series here, ladies and gentlemen, as we go into round number 3.
Yes, indeed. Back on the pressure is Tricky Swifts right now. He's done a lot of damage to Prod. He's dropped and he's hurt him. Head health low now. This is for a spot in the semifinals. Best of 3, though, so just the first matchup. And it's been very close between these two. They will run it back with the same picks, but Tricky must be feeling himself. Got knocked down in the last round, knocked down in the first round, but Prod's still there. That right hand doing damage.
So they're testing the waters with Trixie, fighting toe-to-toe on the feet and doing well, scoring maybe even better at times. But Trixie able just to find these magical moments in this fight and devastate Sir Prod when Sir Prod seemingly starts getting these leads.
To the body straight, lead hook straight. Lovely combination right there from Tricky. All of it landing either on the block, on the head health, and Prod trying to give it back with these straight shots, but feels like this might be the last round. Obviously it's going to go to decision anyway, Rob, but both men are getting really hurt out there right now.
So hurt. Look at the head health on Trixie. He can't afford to eat too many more of these Taporia bombs, and that was the final one that really cracked carapace of the dome. Volkanovski.
And to the body, though, as well. On the rebound, that's a nice head kick, rear uppercut. Coming through, but they trade. The right hand lands for Tricky, and now he's pouring it on with the combinations too. The body, the head move is still going, but the left hook breaks the block, sits him down, and the ground and pound will get the finish, Rob. That's a win for Tricky Swifts. 1-0 in this best of 3.
That was so nasty. You saw Trixie. What he likes to do, he'll throw a combination. He'll hesitate for a second, Bailey, and just kind of watch what you're doing, regain his stamina, and then just bang, vicious body punch combinations, and just put it on Sir Prod. A dangerous Sir Prod. And wow, Trixie maybe didn't play the best of his ability throughout that fight, but the moments he played perfect were incredible. And wow, what a win in that first fight.
Yeah, definitely, man. Great fight. Very back and forth. They're going to run it back with the same picks right now in the best of 3. 17 minutes until, we will move on to the next fight anyway, but the stake is still open for Jakey B and Dirty Dave, which is the last fight on the 8-man tournament tonight. But these two, Rob, this could easily stay for a full best of 3 right here, based on how close that was.
Yeah, that really was razor thin, and Sir Prod showcased his ability to be able to stand up with a guy like Trixie Swift. That's why he was a former ESFL champion, ladies and gentlemen, because this guy brings it, and his striking was really good, lightning quick, fast-paced, accurate, very confident. But he's dealing with a trickster out there, and let's see if he'll be able to figure out a Rubik's Cube, this riddle Trixie that's standing in front of him right now, Balian.
All right, here we go. Any adjustments you'd make if you were Prod, Rob?
So hard. I would say when he's hurt to really focus and to be ready for Trixie, switching it up on him to the body and going for those kill combinations.
I just want to imagine how loudly Trixie's mom screamed watching him just win right there, Rob. I bet she was fucking hyped.
Let's go, baby!
Yeah, here we go. All right, here we go. Round 2 of the best of 3 right now. Tricky 1-0. Back to these boxing combinations. A shorts change for Sir Prod here, and perhaps an attitude change as well.
Yeah, Sir Prod should just keep building on what he almost had in that first fight. Look at those checks as well. I mean, he's fighting really good. Stay confident. Keep believing in your training and just fight. He did so good. It was so close.
Yeah, I think that rear uppercut was the best weapon for Sir Prod. He just has to be careful he doesn't get hit with the right hook or Tricky while he throws it, because it is there, And it's kind of like a trade that's been happening that he's been losing. And those kicks as well,
man.
constantly getting him into trouble, man. You have to be so careful throwing kicks. You need to know that your opponent is not going to move forward and hit you with punches because you take so much damage on the back. A suplex is coming. There it is. Gets the top position.
Jeez, when Trixie has you hurt, I think he's one of the best at really punishing that block. And with that slam, oh man, Trixie is all over him right here. This is craziness. Look at that deny, Balian.
You know, lots of deniers coming out right now into the crucifix position as well, just to do some damage. Why the hell not? That was a denial. No, he's side saddle. Nice work from Prod. Rolling right, then coming back into side saddle, avoiding some of that crucifix damage. Gets the backside position here, but let's see what happens with it. Goes to back sit, does Tricky.
This is very dangerous. Ooh, a big deny by Trixie, just holding him here, really testing him. Look at that GA. Does he go full mount? Yes. Snatches it, Balian.
Wants to just get as much damage off as possible, perhaps in this first round. Denies the half guard as well. Some short shots to build all this GA from Tricky. Get the stamina advantage, build a full bar of GA, and oh, the get up attempt. Lost all of that for him though.
Unfortunate, but the posture up for Trixie, just trying to find a little damage there, just chipped away. He knows he's up one and gets that deny on that right side, Balian, and Trixie is looking dominant in this top game.
Yeah, some good work from Tricky. Denying these short shots coming through though. Prod just trying to fire back. Really not been able to get back to guard or anything in this fight, and another posture up. He's had really good defensive head movement and frames from the bottom though, so he has avoided a lot of damage.
That's a sick flick by Trixie. He does have some good defense right now. These are coming through, but oh my goodness, perfect frames on each side. Yeah, his ground and pound defense, Billy, and you're right, it is stupendous.
Yeah, and it's had to be good because he just cannot get out of bloody full mount.
He's stuck. Trixie has had him here for what, 3 or 4 minutes, like 3 or 4 minutes.
Oh man, yeah, great top control from Trixie, and way to just take the fight seriously. You know, man, you drop the guy, sit on top and just beat him up for the first round. This is, you know, for a spot in the semi-finals, working towards that cash prize. Trixie wants to win that bread, man.
Yeah, who wouldn't? I mean, Trixie just knows he's up one. He knows the pressure is cooking his opponent, Sir Prod. So sometimes when you go to the ground, it's really hard to not make mistakes. When you're really trying to get up, you're trying to get the fight back. And these shots are so good, Balian, from Mr. Trixie here.
Yeah, lovely work. And again, Sir Prod finding himself getting caught here. Nice two right in there, puts a 3-piece behind it, but oh, now he's intercepting Tricky. I was going to say he wasn't really being too offensive, and Tricky was finding the holes, but these twos are helping him out, as is that right hook, gets the uppercut in there, but again, has to trade to do it and gets tagged.
Yes, Sir Prod letting his hands go, finding some success. Trixie able to, of course, hit him in these combos and these flurries.
Ooh. Low leg kick landed there as well. Trading now on the lead uppercut up the middle. Drops Tricky. All of a sudden, he's in danger of being finished. The ground and pound is coming. That's going to be...
The elbow, Balian. The power elbow.
Look at the sweep immediately from Tricky, though. Wow, dude. Sir Prod, seconds away, 1 strike away from evening up the score in the best of 3 right here, but great job by Tricky. That's classic Tricky as well, dude. I swear. I've seen him do that a million times. You think he's out of the fight and he survives.
He's a survivor. He is such a good player at turning like some of these terrible situations into saving grace, and just does it again and again, and on top still, north, south, making him pay with more body shots, just attacking everywhere.
Yeah, such a tough position to get out of as well. He gets the get up there though. That's good work. Tries to pull guard. Good job once again. And Prod's back to the feet, but you know, Tricky has to be careful. Tricky just got dropped by that lead uppercut, and there's the lead overhand. And he's going to put on more combinations, taking his time with it, trying to stave him off there with some strikes and some crisp boxing, but
sensing a little bit of a momentum shift back towards Sir Prod. But every time we feel this, Trixie pulls a rabbit out of his hat and just devastates Sir Prod. But right now, another left hand lands. Right now, it's in control. Sir Prod is.
Man, great work. All these combinations coming through as well. from Tricky Swift. But Prod is here dangerously. That lead overhand was a great shot. He put the 2 before it as well. What a great close matchup on this right-hand side of the bracket in this Xbox 8-man tournament.
So Bailey, look at Sir Prod. He's starting to wing those lead overhands and throw those power hooks, and he wants to put this man down, Trixie, but still putting the pressure on right in his face, testing him, saying, let's go, let's fight.
Yeah, someone is going to go down though, Rob. They just have to. There's been too much damage done. There's only 10 seconds left in this round of a close fight. What is it? 1 round apiece, Rob, maybe? Oh, another Rob.
It's so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell. Yeah, I think 1-1 you saw Taporia actually had the knockdown in the rock there.
Yeah.
So yeah, 1-1 here, Bailey. And as we go into the third and final round, the round that can save Sir Prod on the left there using Taporia. Can he do it, Bailey?
Well, we're about to find out. Tricky coming out with the pressure. Anyone's fight still 1 round apiece. Maybe we'll see some more top control from Tricky this round as well, but it looks like they are going to slug it out on the feet. Prod's trying to stay really long from southpaw with that jab, the head kick on the end of it. Invites him on the ground, but he gets back up.
Getting a little out of hand here, and Trixie recognizes it, going for the clinch. Gritty play to the side control, but the deny from Sir Prod. He refuses to be mounted on top of the sweep.
Another time, man. He's hit that. That's beautiful. He'll be happy with that. And Trixie knows now. I mean, you can't be hanging around in front of Ilya Taporia like that. He will sweep you down. And now we're going to see the posture up, some ground and pound, and there's not a lot of head health left. It depends how much Sir Prod can generate here in terms of damage from the top position. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, it's getting through.
Oh, man. Misses that elbow, able to use that to get to that half guard position. Sir Prod has to be perfect here. This is his moment. 3 minutes left. He has to get this denial. He doesn't. Oh no.
Wow. And Tricky on the back right now. Sir Prod can still come out on top. It all depends how this plays out, but the rear naked choke, he's locked down. He's going to take mount though instead. Very sneaky. And now some damage from top position. Good move from Trixie.
And Trixie again finds himself on top, but Sir Prod able to kick him off. Do you think Trixie allowed that?
I don't know, man. I think he just took mount. He wanted mount. I think he just snuck it in there.
Man, back to the feet. 2 minutes left. Oh, he goes to the
body. What the hell? That could have been it right there. He's going to regret that one looking back. You have to capitalize on those opportunities. It can mean everything in a fight like this. And there's a left hook from Tricky. And now putting on the pressure. Both men so low. Someone's going out soon, Rob.
Someone is going out very, very soon. But who is it going to be?
Oh, the right hand to the body. Bang. He's trying to trade back, but he's got no stamina. Sir Prod somehow just hanging in there, Rob.
I'm at the edge of my seat, Bailey, and I can barely breathe. I can barely speak. This is craziness. Look, here comes Trixie.
Someone is going down, surely. Prod trying to connect with the long straights. That lead uppercut that's worked for him a lot in this fight. Tricky hiding behind that jab. Not wanting to expose himself. He slips a straight right, gets the right hand in and he puts him out.
Bang! 1-1
Wow.
Bailey. He survived. Sir Prod still in the series. Bailey. Craziness.
Dude, 1-1 right there. What a crazy comeback. Oh my God. Well, I guess missing that head kick opportunity wouldn't be so bad for him now as well, but what a crazy comeback. The uppercut rocked him and then he landed that second one in there, and we are going to go to match number 3 between Sir Prod and Tricky Swifts. One apiece right here, and it looks like we'll be going straight into our final matchup after this, Rob.
I think so. And in that second fight, it seemed like Sir Prod was being a little bit more hesitant. It didn't seem like he performed the way he did in fight number 1, but he still found a way. So momentum back in his corner. Now it's up to Trixie to finish off Sir Prod. But hey, either one is facing elimination right now. So who knows what's going to happen?
Lots of combinations already to start. You'd think that they would feel things out, but no, they go straight back to it. There's a head kick from Prod. And man, that came down to the third and final. That was a real war in a tough fight where Sir Prod needed the knockout, and here all these combinations on the inside. And you know, it looks like Prod's found his timing on Tricky's offense right here.
Yeah, I felt like in that second fight, he was stifling, not believing in himself because he lost that first one. But found his rhythm and now building upon that and really just letting those Taporia hands go, because he can strike with Trixie. We've seen it. He's got some devastating combinations.
Yeah, and it's those uppercuts that have worked for him, the lead one and the rear one. Whoever throws kicks in this fight, though, seems to have been getting caught. So both men have kind of avoided them. There's been some good head kicks on both sides. Lovely little four-piece combination. He tried to roll over to the left and put the right hand over the top, but didn't land for Prod. Tricky manages to get some more damage off on the block, and that's what this is all about right now. They're breaking down those walls, Rob. They're beating up the block.
And this series has lasted the most so far. Oh, right hand lands! Oh my goodness, he might be out, Bailey. He has to block perfect. Frame down, frame up. He's doing it. He's defending.
Oh my God, dude. What a monster right hand that sat him down face first. It was almost over.
Bailey, and 2 of them.
Good job defending that ground and pound from Volk as well, where we know that is dangerous to have that, unload on you.
Very, very dangerous. And back on top, Trixie. It's Tricky, not Trixie anymore, but Tricky on top, doing work.
All right, here we go. Trying to push down on the right leg. Thinking about trying to get that guard back, but well done by Tricky. Denies it, takes side control. Guys, as just a heads up as well, you got 5 minutes to head to 1v1.com. Put your stake down on the final fight, JKB versus Dirty Dave tonight, guys. 5 minutes, and then they will close. Look at this top control, Rob.
Complete control. And this position is so tough when you have someone like Tricky on top defending perfectly, and look at the stamina. It's evening out a little bit.
Trying to scramble out, perhaps. Nothing doing. Great control from the top position. Finally gets the half guard back there with a quick bump, but straight into a side control once again from Tricky Swifts. 30 seconds left in this first round. A place Tricky is happy to stay, I'm sure, until the clock goes down. Going to have that cage get up available to him now, which should get him out of this position. There we go, but a deny from Tricky.
Vicious, fast, athletic flick. And another one. His right thumb is on fire right now, Balian.
Such a good first round again, as all of these best of threes have gone, but it was all Trixie, if you ask me. Dropped him with that crazy right hand, and then also ground and pound from side control. All good work from Tricky. Let's see if Prod can do something to change things up here. He was doing a lot of good southpaw boxing. He's gone southpaw now for those long straights, but look, Trixie changes stance as well, and now so Prod changes stance. Okay,
little mind game being played here.
A little mind game indeed. Lead hooks firing through. Very backwards and forwards between these guys right now. No, chat has been loving the fights this evening.
Oh, they've been
long
great.
jabs from Prod. Such a close fight, man. So much tension.
A lot of tension, and you're seeing a little bit less activity this round. Seems they're being a little bit more careful here.
Nice right hook got through there for Tricky, and he beat up the block, and there it is. Straight lead hook after he ducked the head kick, and he only needs to land a couple. Going to pass to half guard first. Land some short shots, keep the head health down of Sir Prod. The deny, 1 or 2 more, I'm sure. And then the posture up. He's going to try and flurry for the finish. But no, wants side control. Okay.
Yeah, just keeps going for a better position. When we think he's going to pound, he's going to go to... Oh, my gosh. What a get up. Good job by Sir Prod, but eats another shot by Trixie. Here comes Trixie, just letting it hang in a beautiful pull.
His mum must be going crazy right now, Rob. Honestly, I can't imagine. Such a good opportunity to finish the fight. Doesn't get it done. There's another right hand, though, to the body. Left hook. Right hand again. Pulls the left hand that could put him out of there. Prod surviving, Rob.
Just barely by the skin of his teeth, able to move that head just out of the range. And now his face felt the wind from the soaring Alexander Volkanovski fist whizzing by him.
And the lead hooks coming out. Right hand lands again. Great work. Oh, the straight lead uppercut still in there, but Prod has to do so much more damage, and he's in the pocket trading. Really has to be careful. There's not much left on that block gauge. Power for power. It might not be the best idea. Oh, there's a body kick behind it as well from Tricky. Nice snap kick as well.
Tricky with just such a big stamina advantage, a big health advantage. It's a huge uphill battle, but somehow he connects and then digs to the body. He's backing up Tricky here.
Great work as well. Man, they're both hurt. Broken nose for Prod. Tricky cut. But it means all those straights down the middle are just going to destroy that head health. It's not going to take much. A 1-2, I feel like, would drop Prod right now if well timed. He just has to find the shots and make them land. But Prod's not making it easy for Tricky. Still firing back. 1, 2, 3 as well. And the uppercut so close.
Whenever Prod is in these precarious situations, when he's facing adversity and he's like a caged animal out there, he performs and he starts throwing these vicious combinations with the uppercut mixed in or at the end, and he starts doing a lot of good work. But watch out. Woo, that was close.
Yeah, man. I mean, Tricky being careful because he did just get knocked out in that last fight when all he had to do really was survive to the third round. And that might be the case right now, Rob. They're going into this third round, and I really think he's up on the cards. He just needs to win it.
Yeah.
But the question is D-Rod going to come in here and drop him and finish him again?
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, that's what you needed. Oh, man, right away.
Maybe
he
not.
does damage. Maybe not. And against the cage, these knees are vicious. Uppercut lands.
There we
Drops
go.
Prod again. This could be it.
Again, he wants that side control every single time. But the head health stays exactly where it was. There was no recovery time on there, despite that animation going on. And look how slow it's coming back. Using the sprawl fakes right now, but that one got denied. And if I was Prod, I would keep hitting those sprawl fakes. You want to protect that neck as much as you can.
Yeah, such a tough position to be in. Tries to escape that left side, and he does. He sneaks and takes the back with Tapuria with 3 minutes and 52 seconds left.
Chances of getting a submission attempt in here are pretty low. Gets denied right there as well. We'll probably see the full guard. But no, we go to backside, says Sir Prod. See what Tricky's trying to do. Denies the second hook trying to be put in, and I wonder if he'll go through the full guard. Look at all the blood on the canvas as well, Rob. People have been leaking in this fight.
Someone call a plumber. This is wild. On top. Being
3
patient.
minutes. Oh, he's landing.
Shots. Oh, those are vicious.
Tricky needs to get out of here, man. He has this fight won, the same as the last one, but it's the third round, Sir Prod, that comes on so strong, Rob, and he's threatening to finish him here.
Threatening with the ground game. And oh, man, look at that. Snatch the back. Tricky needed that one badly.
He really did, because he was taking a fair bit of damage. Now punching the side of Sir Prod, who himself is really, really hurt. It won't take much ground and pound to get it finished. Question is, can he land it? Because Prod's been great on the defense.
It's so good. Such a back and forth fight. Such an evenly matched contest here in the Esports Fight League. This opening round.
He's trying to stop him with these short shots. He's got it. He's got the freaking full guard sweep with the underhook. Great work from Prod, who once again gets top position and almost postured up right there, because you know he's just going to try and unload the ground and pound. There's going to be a triangle choke attempt right now. Good work. I don't think Volk has the highest stat, but he can just struggle him down and lock in this triangle, and that is going to do some damage as well. And he'll end up in top position. Yeah, he got it.
And Tricky's so good in this position, able to deny. Very good from what I've seen. There's the first one, denies it. He's stuck, sir, is in trouble.
Look how low the head health is for Prod. This is going to be it. This is going to be it. There's 30 seconds left. And I think Tricky is going to finish this in a little TKO. Knee on belly, ground and pound. There we go. Way to finish the fight from Tricky there in a crazy back and forth best of 3. Fights of the night right there, Rob.
Oh, that was probably our closely contested matchup. Both guys, you could tell, came well-trained, really wanted it. But it was Tricky, able to just slightly outclass in key moments throughout the fight. And really, you know, instead of trying to finish it, Balian, in a lot of moments on the ground, he elected to go for a better position to really solidify that victory, which actually turned out to be very smart and a big reason why maybe he won this tonight.
Yeah, I guess as well, there's also that thing of if you are doing the postured up ground and pound, you might get swept, you know, and then you might end up in a really bad spot and you might get submitted. So there's also just the safe way to go about that and make sure you get that win. But there we go. Trixie will advance to the semifinals, Rob, on the opposite side of God Ate My Pig and Suave Jamie. But there's one more spot open that we are going to find out today between these last two guys. So they have been waiting. Stakes are closed for the final fight here. So let's jump in, Rob. We're going to start at featherweight, as all of these fights have started at in this round of the tournament in the quarters. And it's Jakey B taking on Dirty Dave.
And this is a very, very tough one to calculate. When you are on 1v1 me and you are putting in your stake and you're putting in ESFL as your code, you get the free 10. It's a hard one because Jakey B is such a talented fighter, so technical, Bailey, and ladies and gentlemen watching around the world. But Dirty Dave is one of those guys that has grinded his way through the circuits on so many different levels, and he's so good on the ground, so gritty when he has you in the clinch, and he makes his name. That's his moniker because he makes it dirty, Bailey, and he makes the fights nasty in there.
Yeah, man, that is always the objective of Dirty Dave. Get side control, top position, drop those elbows. I mean, that's how he used to get loads of finishes back in the day. He's definitely become a well-rounded guy since then. Got some sneaky striking as well. Not afraid to shoot takedowns, though, which we don't see from everybody. But against Jakey B's a guy we've seen a lot as well, Rob. He's fought some of the best guys, had a ton of experience now. And these two are just locking in their picks for what will be a best of 3 and the final spot in the 8-man tournament.
I'm super excited for this one. Yeah, like you said, and to expand upon Jakey B, a multiple time competitor in the ESFL and a lot of tournaments that I've watched or I've commented on and commentated on, and yeah, he's really good. I would say the keys for his victory are to keep the fight standing as best as he can. He kind of reminds me of Tricky in a way where he's very technical, moves his feet a lot. It's very explosive, and I want to see a lot about his ground game and see how he does, because I know Dirty's going to get it there throughout this fight. So as these guys get their papers checked, we're going to see them locking in their picks and us getting this fight underway, Bailey. And in our final best of 3 series here in the Esports Fight League, ladies and gentlemen, are you having a good time? Let me know in the chat, because there's going to be more of these in the future, right, Bailey?
Yeah, so next week we have PlayStation. We're doing the same format we're doing this week. So if you've enjoyed it, if you've enjoyed the new 1v1 system and site being a part of this as well, that'll be a part of next week's tournament also. So that'll be fun too, because I think it has sort of increased the stakes and the tension for tonight as well.
Yeah.
But let's have a look at the bracket, because these guys apparently they're just doing the final checks with 1v1 right now. So let's just see what happened so far, Rob. So we had God Ain't My Pig against Pablo Grips to open things up. Now, God Ain't My Pig, I believe, was a slight favorite, but Pablo, we knew how dangerous he was. But God Ain't My Pig with a great performance here tonight, Rob, and also been looking good all week. So how do you see him doing up against Suave Jamie?
I think he's going to give him the fight of his life, a run for his money, could even win. Suave Jamie is one of those players that's on, Mount Rushmore in a lot of people's eyes in the community, but God Ain't My Pig is right there climbing the mountain with his full set of gear, Bailey, and just putting that pick in the ice, just tink, climbing his way with drool coming out of his mouth, and I would not want to go against a motivated Gamp, so I know Gamp versus Suave Jamie is going to be absolute fireworks. You don't want to miss that one. I'm definitely not. And I'd have to give it to Suave Jamie if I was a betting man. I would have to put it on Suave Jamie.
Okay, well, we're going to find out who's going to join Trixie in the semifinals right now. Let's go to the fight, because these guys are ready at featherweight. We've got another Ilya Topuria with Dirty Dave. Let's see if we actually get Chang Sung Jung, the Korean zombie. Let's see. Oh, no, he's gone Volk.
Oh, Lunaski. Now, here's the big question. Chan Sung Jun, kickboxer. Is he teasing us?
We'll see. Maybe we'll see a twister, Rob. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
That would be amazing.
Let's have
Where do you lock in the twister? Yeah. From which position would you lock in the twister?
Probably half guard, I imagine. Yeah, now we have Topuria here.
Okay.
Maybe from back as well, but from rear naked choke, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, maybe next time.
Go. All right, here we go. Touching them up in the red corner right here. We have Dirty Dave with Volkanovski. Blue corner, Jakey B going with that Topuria pick. And we just saw this matchup, Rob, and we did see Volk kind of come out on top with it. But let's see how they match up. If it goes later, you have the good recovery on Volk. 2 great fighters already. The combinations on the inside landing for Jakey B, though.
Jakey B starting out good, and you're already seeing the fundamentals of his striking coming into fruition right before our eyes. But Dirty Dave, that Volkanovski pick is so dangerous. You know that ground game is coming. You know that clinch game is coming, but the striking also is there for Dirty Dave, and Jakey B's got to be careful.
Lead hooks landing nicely there. Jakey B landing all these boxing combinations. Feels like Dirty Dave is trying to find his entries, but he's just walking into range and getting tagged. Stays in the pocket there and trades back and lands some shots of his own, but both guys already inflicting a lot of damage on each other.
Yeah, they are. Incredible damage. And Jakey B, oh, man, watch out. Eating that left hook, the right hook on the inside in the pocket. He's getting taken down, and there it is. Alien. That's what you got to be careful of.
And real fast as well with that ankle pick. Tripped him, took him down, top position, not necessarily where you want to be, especially not side control with all these shots. And he's just punching back right now, Jakey B. He just took so many elbows, really maybe just wanted to make sure he could get out of that position, and ultimately thought he would take more if he didn't bide his time like that. But that's a lot of shots to take.
Yeah, it is. Never fun taking that many shots, but somehow he found his way into this position because he did eat those shots. And after 2 beautiful denies, the relentlessness of Dave still puts him in a backside position and not where you want to be.
Rolls through to full guard though. Plenty of options here for Jakey B with Taporia. Like the constant damage from Dirty Dave, always good in top position. Always gets out what he wants. Look at him maintain that maximum GA as well. Jakey B not throwing any fakes out here. That would mix things up, reset that grapple advantage, but just trying to do his own thing out there at the moment.
Trying to fake left. Both guys trying to find grapple advantage here, trying to fake, get their opponent to bite, gain the GA, and then make their move. But
wow,
that is it. There it is.
Great work from Dirty Dave. Just standard, maxed out the GA, faked, and then keep the GA for just that split second to give him that easy transition. Now he's hitting the armbar immediately. Volk's going for a lot of submissions tonight. We're getting to see it. Bit of struggling going on right now. Both guys going to lose stamina. That was an escape attempt right there from Jakey B. And then the arm over the top. Another denial there. And that is going to be an armbar desperate escape that has been forced out of Jakey B right there. Nice one from Dirty Dave.
I think we may be seeing Dirty Dave having a big advantage in these submission systems. I'm not sure, but big shots to the... Oh, man. Vicious body shots by Dirty Dave.
Yeah, rocked him there as well. Got the stun icon flashed up. Lots of damage from top position. Big old elbow as well that cracked him. And as soon as it hit the mat from that ankle pick, Rob, Dirty Dave just took over the fight.
Yes, he did. And, that's why Dirty Dave is such a dangerous competitor to go against, because his striking is nasty. Oh, my goodness. Uppercut, left hook. This is it, Balian. This is it. Oh, he's going for the armbar.
I love it. Well, that's guaranteed there almost as well, as long as he denies that, because he has so much extra stamina. And, again, the please wait. He's going to finish it, though. Struggle it all the way down and get that armbar. Real smart to do that when you have a massive stamina advantage. Obviously, he saw Jakey B trying to transition immediately because he recognized he was just going to get struggled, but makes it tough when those situations occur. Well done. And I like the commitment to the sub right there from Dirty Dave. That's 1-0.
That was absolutely exquisite. And when your stamina bar is when they have the stamina advantage and you're at the disadvantage, Balian, and your bar goes all the way to 0, you can't even flick to deny the submission. At that point, it's game over, right?
Yeah, basically. I mean, we do see the deny come sometimes, but that might be because it was, slightly mistimed and there was still a bit of stamina left, or maybe they did just pre-deny and it worked. But essentially, that's the idea. When your stamina's gone, you're going to get submitted. And when you can struggle it all the way down like that because you dropped him, I mean, why the hell not? He also happened to sink an armbar in earlier on, so good work from Dirty Dave, showing off his grappling skills right there. That is a win for the Double D man with his ground game, as we talked about before the fight started, Rob.
Yeah, and Dirty Dave is the favorite going into this fight tonight. Majority of people thought he would win against Jakey B. Jakey B's the underdog, and Jakey B is a great underdog pick because he does have the ability to get this win. He's got the skills, but it seems like he might need to put a little bit more work into that TBS, the ground systems, because he was making a few mistakes, and Dirty Dave was really capitalizing on those.
Yeah,
here we go.
Ruthless when it comes to the grappling. I mean, he will take advantage of any hole or space you leave him. But it starts on the feet once again. Flying knee, like it from Jakey B, but Dirty Dave managing to avoid it as they go toe-to-toe once again. So happy to trade these two, man.
So happy to trade, and left hook lands Jakey B now knows, though, when that fight goes to the ground, he's felt the power, the determination, the prowess of Dirty Dave. So does that play a factor, Balian, in his striking and being loose?
We'll see how he mixes it up.
Oh,
nice
no.
takedown right there. Great job on the ankle pick from Dirty Dave. Takes top position, exactly the same takedown we saw in that first round, and we did not see him find his way back to the feet. So see if Jakey B can change things around, goes to sprawl.
This is a tough position to be in for Jakey. He just has to eat these literally and wait for that bar to go all the way up and transition or do a cheeky side control grab. But there it is. This is where he makes his move, Bay. No.
I would just pull half guard immediately. You know, that's the difference. With some players, obviously, you can pick whatever you want to do. He's really waiting for his opportunity here as Jakey B, but he's taken so much body damage. I mean, Volk has such a high ground and pound stat. There we go, though. Gets side control top position. So his patience pays off. But can he keep it here and inflict the same amount of damage?
Yeah, he ate a bunch of damage to get to this position here. So hopefully the juice will be worth his squeeze. He's got to get something out of here. But on top, fakes left.
Making the mount as well, which is interesting because most people don't do that. I love that Dirty Dave has so much stamina, managing it so well. He just punches non-stop from the bottom and gets the full guard get up. Dirty Dave you really don't want to mess around with this guy on the ground, Rob. He knows how the GA system works perfectly and knows how to maintain and always get the advantage there. Even now, look at him just building this GA in what looks like a 50-50 struggle.
100%. Super dirty on the mat. When he gets his hands on you, it's like wrestling with a bear from Dagestan, and it's no fun.
Again, full GA, Rob. Full GA on the pass. This is great work from Dirty Dave. Jakey B seemingly outmatched on the ground and didn't take the opportunity to get it back to the feet when he had the chance, and all this body damage again, and he's going to wait, and there's no way that side control works second time around. All this body damage. That he gets the back, he gets that out. That's good. Back to the feet, but there's not much time left on the clock either, so it's just not looking good for Jakey B.
No, it's not. Very patient in those positions, taking a lot of damage to get back up or just to get a position. You know, he's really being controlled, and the pace is being dictated by Dirty Dave. This is Dirty Dave's pace, his fight, the way he likes to go about it. So he's probably very comfortable as we go into round number 2, and it's going to be the job of his opponent to really start to mess this game plan up, because he's looking perfect here, and Jakey B needs to find that rhythm in round number 2.
Yeah, here we go. Dirty Dave already up 1-0 for a spot in the semifinals. The winner of this fight will take on Trixie in 2 weeks' time when we return to our Xbox tournament next weekend. We have PlayStation, the first 4 fights as well, exactly the same format, so you can look forward to that next weekend as well. 2 lovely weekend tournaments at 1v1.com, but here we go into the second round, where it's still kind of even in head health right here, but Dirty Dave feels like he's been the guy taking over. But even then, those strikes from Jakey B, they're doing damage, Rob.
Yeah, they are. It's surprising that their head health is so similar right now, because you think Dirty Dave was just absolutely obliterating him, but somehow, some way, he's been sneaking in some good shots on the mat, on the feet. So JB still in this fight as he lands a perfect head kick or front kick.
Yeah, beautiful front kick up the back foot on the chin. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Jakey B not letting himself get the turd right here, Rob. Putting together combinations with the straight punches that was working out for him right now. Oh, fakes to the body, goes right hand to the head. Great work there by Dirty Dave. The slip keeps him in it, but that was beautiful right there, Rob.
Very good stuff from Dirty Dave. Now, again, back on top, and that slip was really good by Jakey to keep him even in this fight as we're in round number 2. But, the vicious elbow drills him in the chin.
Why in the hell not? Just to split him open a little bit more. All these hooks on this open side. Doing a great job picking the holes. Dirty Dave with the ground and pound as well. He's one of those guys who's mastered the timing on it, Rob. Can just throw whatever he wants at the exact moment.
Here's the posture. Ooh, the sprawl, but still controlled, and again finds himself in this bad situation. He does not want to be here. He does not want to eat these. Look at this body health. He can't do the same strategy that he did earlier in the fight and just lay here. This is terrible.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not going to half guard. He's getting these up though. Jakey B's doing a really good job of timing him. I know I'm kind of criticizing it, but it is actually working. It's not like he's not being able to get out of these positions when he is waiting. but he has taken a hell of a lot of body damage because of it.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's capitalized on those moments and he's planned accordingly. But every time he does that, as the fight, gets later into the rounds, like, he cannot rely on that anymore. I think that was the last time he could get away with that. But yeah, he's doing a good job with it.
Yeah, man, Jakey B looking really hurt.
Hey!
And to the head, there's the outside body kick. Dirty Dave putting the hands together. Lead hook to the body, lead hook to the head straight, lead hook to the body again. This is great work from Dirty Dave. Just butchered him, completely flattened both the health bars. Body so low, but won't need it. TKO win for Dirty Dave. He is going through to the next round of the 1v1 8-man tournament.
There's your favorite right there. That's why everybody put their stakes on Dirty Dave, because he comes out to play. And he looked really good. And it seems like his skills are even more elevated in UFC 5 than they were in UFC 4. With the TBS system, the submission system, I mean, man, he looked vicious. In the hands, Bailey. Look at the hands. They looked good.
Yeah. Dirty Dave, mate, looking great tonight. All that pressure playing the ESFL Live, paying off for him as well. Looked really good on the ground, man. Dangerous on the ground. One of those guys he probably is a bit unassuming when it comes to the ground game, but he's super effective there, dude. Just like a Diglett, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah. Digging all up in the body, digging all around the octagon, just smashing everybody. And what a darn series right there, Bailey. And that was so fun. All those series.
Yeah,
it was a great time.
Lots of great fights tonight. Really, really awesome format. Obviously, that's it. The 4 men that you saw tonight that made their way through to the final. Yeah, let's have a look at them right there. It's going to be God Ate My Pig taking on Suave Jamie. And then we have Trixie taking on Dirty Dave right there. That is not next weekend, okay, guys? Just so you know, next weekend is PlayStation. We're doing the same thing. And ignore that. I don't know where that came from. PlayStation is doing the same thing next week, so that is what we can look forward to right there. But thank you everyone for watching tonight as well. And apparently we have 2 King of the Hill fights still to go. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, all right. Well, we're doing some more King. I was about to sign off and go to bed, but okay, here we go. Let's jump in for King of the Hill. I guess we're seeing if this who was it? Sparked. If Spark can tie the record of Zayaf here, Rob.
All right. Spark has an opportunity to win this fight here against Mr. Noeta, who I met at the Esports Fight League Vegas event as well, and it's going to be a tough one. Can he defeat Zayaf's record of 4 wins in a row? We're about to find out right now. Stay tuned.
All right. Well, if he does lose, we've been told that will be the end right here. So getting Sparked is playing for your entertainment right now, I guess. And then we'll see. If it ends, it all ends. The party will be upset. It's just to see, I think, who will be King of the Hill next time out. When we do the next King of the Hill, just see who starts here with it as well. But Sarukin versus RDA, I like the picks.
Oh, yeah. I know a lot of people love Mr. Noeta's pick. Rafael Dos Anjos. Is it the legend pick, or is it just it's probably just the regular, right?
I don't think he has a legend.
I don't think he does.
That would be cool though, like championship RDA,
right?
One that like beat Pettis. That would be amazing. I'd love to see that. Just give him loads of takedown and top control. But all right, well, getting Sparked ends up in top position already with Arman Sarukian, good wrestler. RDA no slouch off his back though.
Definitely not. Getting Sparked doing some damage.
Yeah, the GA built up by Noeta. Obviously, we haven't seen Noeta in a while, but
we have.
I believe a former champion as well, Rob, if I'm not mistaken.
Possibly.
I think that
very good.
Oh, there's the sweep right there. Noeta taking top position. We talked about RDA not being a slouch on the ground. Has Darce chokes from half guard here as well. Oh, no, sorry, I'm looking at the other screen. I was going to say, I'm not sure how that would work, but there we go. From the bottom, Sarukian has those Darces. And now in this position, Noeta, we've seen it through tonight quite a lot. Lots of damage to the body.
Denied. Wet on top.
Yeah. Good control from Noeta. It looks like Getting Spark wanted to engage in this ground game, and Noeta definitely ready to fight there. The get up is going to come through, though.
Let's see what he does here from the clinch. Just elects to punch out of it. Left hook lands.
Right hand over the top. Outside leg kick is nice as well. Short teep up the middle. Getting sparked. Definitely letting it fly on the feet and landing. The problem about RDA is you are a little slow sometimes, it feels like. You've got to be really purposeful with the strikes and the combinations that you throw.
Great points. Those body kicks landing flush again and again. Rukin's going for it.
Lots of damage from top position. Not from top position, but from these strikes on the outside. Body kick right there. Noeta eats it. Been a close first round. I'm leaning towards Noeta so far, though.
I think so.
Oh!
Fake takedown to a lead knee.
Yeah, we talk about how good Noeta is. That was super sneaky, and I love that it actually worked as well. Did a ton of damage. That's a great little weapon in the arsenal of RDA right there. Get people hurt, crash forward with that knee, but send it up off a takedown fake. You don't see that every day.
Definitely not. Watching these guys improves our game so much so when we go into ranked, we get to, you know, pick and choose what we steal from these pro players and really incorporate it into our game.
Oh,
connects with this beautiful uppercut.
Oh, Noeta just misses there on the elbow. That undoubtedly would have done a ton of damage. Body head work right here after a nice pivot. Close first round there, Rob, then. I mean, it kind of evened out towards the end of the last minute.
Very, very close. Vicious body kicks from the current champ get sparked, but Noeta out there doing some beautiful things and really finding his rhythm and his mark early in round number 1. As round number 2 comes, let's see if he... Okay, just a quick little catch and pushes him right against the cage to start things off. Easy money.
Yeah, why not? I mean, he got some good damage off in top position, and Noeta got attacked a little bit on the feet. Even stamina as they hit the mat right here. So let's see if Noeta can take top position. Thought about stepping over the arm bar there, looked like.
Denied, though. Getting sparked, does not want to deal with that. And Balian, do you love in online Div 15 when you cannot see their stamina and then you're trying to deal with submissions and stuff? It's so amazing, man. I love it.
Yeah, it's very hard to know, especially with the struggle mechanic.
Right?
It is pretty hard to know. Wow, he pulled it out. Oh my God. Full stamina, and he just found a way to just pull it through.
Fantastic.
Sarukian's got a really high submission defense, though, so he's going to need way more than just 1, maybe even 3 to tap getting sparked in there.
Dang, 3, really? That's wild. That's some great submission defense from Saryukin.
We'll have to see, but it looked like that submission bar was still quite big. Comes the damage from top position as well. Noeta did a great job of that last round.
Goes right over, though. Doesn't care about the fake. And denies.
Deal with it. Great way to deal with that Kimura fake. Now going to pummel underneath as well. Pull the arm across. He says no. Tries to posture up, doesn't get it.
Being methodical, attacking submissions, putting the pressure, getting sparked. Knows got to be perfect here. He's got a lot of time on the clock to work with, too. Noeta going up to the top position, landing big shots, all by a sharp elbow.
Yeah, lots of ground and pound landing there from top position. The damage cracking through and cutting up sparked. Gets stand up, though. Okay, why not? Back to the feet. To the body there. I guess Noeta had other plans in mind for trying to land some big damage. I think it's definitely his round so far, though.
Most definitely. And look at how much damage he's done to the block of getting sparked. He's not going to be able to rely on that too much longer.
Tries to throw another body kick. Lead uppercut straight. This is good boxing from Sparked. Noeta needs to be careful.
Cheeky,
doesn't get it off that time. But that head kick lands. Great shot there. And Noeta comes back up top with the lead hook. I wonder if he can actually get a finish. It'll be quite tough. Definitely won this round, though.
Yeah, big damage.
Big
damage.
Hook. Couldn't land it. Outside leg kick, body kick. That's nice work there. That uppercut.
Sneaks
donged
in.
off the chin. Oof. He's getting the read on that now.
Yeah, he is. Round number 2 coming to conclusion and getting sparked, throwing some punches, slips that straight punch and connects beautifully. Man.
Towards the end of that round, you could tell Noeta was maybe trying to set something up, kind of just hanging out in the face of Sparked, and a few hooks, but great dominant round from Noeta right there. I mean, tough, close fight, and probably leaning towards Noeta, but this is the third and final.
Here we go. Can getting sparked win this and put it to 3, or does Zayaf win the day?
Oh, right hand.
Man.
Spark landing a few shots.
What seems to be in control of this fight.
Oh, the ducking head kick lands nicely there and through the double knee. Why the hell not? It's good recovery.
Why the hell not?
On RDA as well. That'll help him stay in this.
Oh, hello.
Lovely reverse elbow lands there on the chin. Didn't do a ton of damage. Pull counters, but manages to get the block up in time and lands an uppercut. I was going to say, but dangerous to trade, given that he just took so much damage, but still lands his shots anyway.
So nice. Creative combinations from Mr. Noeta. All over him in round number 3, faking the body shot, or excuse me, the takedown, and using that to open up with the lead hand, the lead overhand, Bailey, and that's fantastic.
Yeah, chucks a few good lead hooks in there as well. 1, 2, 3 from Sparks coming out. Noeta really trying to push forward and put him away, get him out of here. He's gone orthodox as well now. Nice deny on the takedown. Oh, double knees and an uppercut on the break. Probably no. Lovely job.
Man, that was a cool decision. Little switch up there.
Oh, yeah, man, was beautiful work. Now on the backside position. Go through to the back sit. This is a good place to be, but is he going to win the fight here? Oh, he's locked in the armbar. Let's see if he can finish it. Fairly even stamina. We'll see who struggles.
No struggle.
Tries to get out. That's a fake right there. That is a denial as Noeta tries to come on the inside, but then the struggle all the way down, plus the strike, and that should give him the time to move out to the backside. There we go.
Great play on the ground from both of these guys as they're trying to regain their air. You do have getting sparked, has that cage. You could get up with a quick posture. You could probably do it for free here, but decides to go side control. Good decision.
Yeah,
on
cheeky.
Top.
Sometimes your opponent's anticipating that get up, so
yeah,
think about that side control when they're against the fence like that. And now these elbows are landing. Noeta down on the stamina. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw another submission attempt come out here. Pushes down on the hip, but managed to get his stamina back. The ground and pound is going to be unloaded, but he's going to let him back to the feet. Knows he needs a finish. Doesn't think he can get it on the ground.
45 seconds left.
Oh!
Bang! Almost with the uppercut. The head movement from Noeta too good though.
Really thought he was going to land that, but he landed the left hook. Rocks in body head with more left hooks and straight rights. Noeta just standing his ground, throws a right hook back and an uppercut that drops him, but the up kick keeps him in the fight. 15, 20 seconds left. 10.
Another barn burner. 5 seconds left, Bailey, and someone's got to go.
Oh, blocks the head kick and back to the body.
So we got a new king of the hill.
I think we do have a new king of the hill here as well. All right, let's just get the final decision from Mr. Herb Dean. And there's your winner, RDA. So there we go. All right, well, I guess Zayaf sets the record today for King of the Hill victories. Fun little thing going on in between as well, but getting sparked. No longer King of the Hill. Noeta ends on top. Well done, Noeta. So that is going to be all from us today, Rob, as well. We're going to wrap up this 8-man tournament right here. If you're going to want to watch the rest of the card, it'll be here on Twitch, or you can see it on our YouTube channel there as well. Shout out to 1v1 for partnering with us for this event and a few more events going forward. Rob, you had a good time, right, mate? Can you summarize this event for us?
Yeah, an excellent event. We got to see some legends, some fighters on the top of Mount Rushmore collide for cash money. We got to see fights being bet upon with our new partnership, so that probably made it a lot more exciting. I mean, how much more exciting can the Esports Fight League get? It just seems like as we progress through our events and into the future, we just are getting more and more gasoline poured upon our fire, and it's just been amazing. The events are so fun. Shows are so lit, and appreciate you guys being here. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Shout out to the athletes. Shout out to 1v1 me. Balian, always a pleasure to do this show with you. I always have a great time, and thank you guys for having me.
All right. Thank you, Rob. Okay, guys, from the rest of us here at the ESFL, thank you very much. Have a lovely rest of your weekend, and we will see you next time. Bye.
See ya.
The first event for UFC 4 with the ESFL, us. My name is Balian. Thank you for joining us tonight. We have a stacked fight card for you this evening.